Okay then. Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of Rise of Unity. And surprisingly, the players came back. Well, I didn't kill them yet, but still, they came back. Lovely. So then, welcome. I'm Spaz, and I'm going to be the guy throwing all these people through pretty much just the worst shit ever. Also, I'm the DM, but that's besides the point. And joining me are my lovely players, or victims, as I like to call them.
Victims? Oh no.
So ominous.
He's always ominous.
Awesome. Well, my name's Sean Steele. I go by Steelax on the channel, and tonight I will be playing Arioma Malekian. You can kind of see her behind me there. I am a spellborn sorcerer, and I am ready to rock and roll.
All right.
What's our order again?
You.
Who's next?
Shadow next.
I'm Shadow. I play
Rezo Rendal.
the Urugaru wizard.
The arugula.
The arugula, yes. I'm a very hairy arugula.
I'm Jackie. I play Torn Beardhammer, the fighter Bane dwarf. Giant ass beard. It's glorious.
Glorious beard, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I am Brian. I am going to be playing Vindebrin Ventenstein, the giantkin druid of the Circle of Elements, which is something a bit new that we'll be hopefully investigating soon.
If he doesn't blow up.
Oh, he will. It'll be fine.
If you say so. But
I'll tell myself that.
welcome.
When you guys message in the Zoom chat, it pops up over Spaz's face, just so you know.
Okay then. So you can't see the message in Zoom then, right?
Yeah, I don't have that part up, so.
Okay then.
So Discord probably be best.
Through Discord then. Got it.
Okay then. So, a few things before we begin the session is pretty much going over what we have on the channel. Obviously, this is Rise of Unity, but we also have a lovely bunch of games that we go through as well through the week. Would you like to explain them, Sean?
Absolutely. We got Ages Past, run by D.A.D. It's a homebrew 5th edition game on Sundays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. And then we have Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and that one's run by me on Tuesdays. This game's going to be on Wednesday nights as soon as we get our Session 0 arc done. And then Saturday mornings we have world building, where we're building a whole system in a game and writing a bunch of books and stuff like that. Lots of fun stuff. We are taking applications for additional developers, so if you like game design, world building, play testing, anything like that, jump in our Discord and you can apply on there. And then we also have a Warhammer 40k Dark Heresy game that they have been playing that might be coming to the channel. Hopefully it can get through the first initial phases, and that'll probably be on Monday nights, but stay tuned for more details.
Excited.
And obviously we're not streaming tonight, but there's also plenty of things to do while inside the chat. Right, Shadow?
That's correct. You can do things like heists, where you and other people can join together to try and get more points. You can do slots and everything like that. And do I also talk about bits?
You can go over bits as well of what you can get you, what they can get you guys when we finally begin the campaign. You know, if they want to stop me from completely destroying you.
For 300 bits or higher, you can get us health potions or inspiration points, which we can then use in game. Inspiration points allows us to re-roll, and health potions, well, they stop us from dying. So
Right.
Stop you from dying. They just make you die slower.
They prolong our death. The inevitable.
Nice.
There's no such thing as life in a bottle.
temporary hope.
And if you're interested in watching our content, you can also find us where, Jackie?
You can find us on YouTube. We have links down below on our channel. We have Discord as well. And when you subscribe, you get to get rid of those annoying little ads that pop up when you first hop on the Twitch. And also, we do have a guild game thing going where tier 3 subscribers only will be able to play games with all the people that do play on Total Tabletop. Right now it's open to tier 1 and above. So get a sub and come play with your friends.
Awesome.
And if you're interested either watching us through Twitch or even here on YouTube, obviously just join the Discord, either linked in the About section of YouTube or down below in Twitch. Hope to see you there. And considering this is the second session, there's a lovely thing that is going to happen in a second, and that would be the recap. Brian?
Yes. Yes, we actually have something to go over. So, last session was our very first session of, well, our last session 0, first episode, right? So, we began on a beautiful morning in the month of Narv, if I'm correct. RoU, a RoU, and Vindebrand, a giantkin, wake in the company of some wood elves from the northern tribe. They were parting ways, but before they did, one of the wood elves asked us to deliver a message to his sister in a nearby town called Rosewick. So, as we set out, we were headed to a field to check on some saplings that Vin had planted, but along the way, these little tricksters developed a new plan to trap somebody, just something to make the time go by, involving a little bit of magic and a lot of mud. So, once they got to the edge of the woods overlooking Rosewick, they set the trap and they laid in wait. Meanwhile, at a tavern in Rosewick, Torin, a Bane, had overheard some others talking about a cavern full of gems. So this took her ear, and she headed out to find her friend Arioma at the shop where she works. They met up. It was an antique shop run by a man by the name of Melik. Melik knew a little bit about the location that they spoke of, but a little bit weary, as this story that they heard it from was from a man called Randolph the Mad. So, looking for some more information, they stopped over to the Rumor Queen's bakery. At the bakery, they grabbed some sugar puffs, and the owner, named Nada, had heard of this place, and it was known as Jasper Springs. So after gearing up, they head north. They passed some asshole guards that started commenting about letting a couple of ladies out on their own. Well, no less than an hour out, they had a close encounter with the trap laid by Vin and RoU. So after everybody met, they kind of needed to make their way back into town, some to deliver a message, others to try and avoid the guards and clean their britches. So they all met eventually up at the Bloody Grape, the local tavern, one of the only nice taverns apparently in the city, to have a drink before the night's end, which would come sooner than expected for Vin, as he had a drinking contest with a dwarf. After drinking a keg, he passed the F out, and a new tradition of passing out in bars was born. So, we start now, the morning, with intent to go find Jasper Springs, unless anything else pops up along the way.
And before all of you wake up, can I please get a Constitution saving throw from all 4 of you?
Oh dear.
As let's get that first roll of the game out of the way. Something simple and trivial.
Oh shit.
Also, Vin, I'm gonna need you to roll it with disadvantage.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that's fair, though. I did pass out. I was poisoned.
Rip.
Poisoned, I swear. Yes.
Okay, then.
I have a plus
20
6.
with disadvantage.
But it doesn't matter, it's red.
So then, as the night passed, you all went to your respectable homes or quarters and rested. And as the day begins, Vin, you find yourself awakened on a floor of a tavern, currently cuddling a chair.
We left
Not broken?
a jacket or a blanket on him, didn't we?
You put a blanket over his head.
That's right.
He would have rolled out of by now.
I believe I did roll to not break things on my way down, too.
You did, and I think you avoided everything.
When I pass out, I do it right.
Yep.
Not the first time you've...
Not the first time in this very bar.
You learn how to tumble when you're a giant.
Giant, half giant. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh. So am I alone?
Not. No, you're not. Actually, looking around, you can see what looks to be a dwarvish woman or a bane currently at the counter, currently cleaning a couple of glasses. And when you wake up, you smell to the aroma of what smells to be something like chicken cooking in the air,
Ooh.
along with a few other things that smell similar to, you would assume, bread. But you're not quite sure exactly what type they're cooking at the moment.
Well, that smells delicious.
Oh, so you finally decided to wake up.
The time?
Yeah, it's early morning. Actually, the sun hasn't risen just yet.
Right. So you're getting preparing some breakfast for the lot?
Yes, indeed.
How long till it's ready?
I'd assume probably another 20 minutes.
All right. So apologies for making camp in the middle of your bar.
No worries, just don't do it again. This is your second incident. One more time and I'm gonna have to throw you out permanently.
Throw me out, that'd be interesting. Right.
Trust me, it will be worth paying the town's guard to drag you out.
Completely understood. That said, is there anything I can do to help clean up the mess until the breakfast is ready?
Well, how about you grab that mop there and clean up that puddle that you left of drool all over the floor?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say piss.
You know what? Roll.
No,
Oh, God.
you already said drool.
A piss check.
Don't give him any ideas.
I did get a 20 with my disadvantage con save. So.
I want another one. I want to see if you're a bedwetter.
Shit.
Your
It's a
percentile check for how many ounces. Oh man.
There are.
Yep, the mop. I'll get it.
Yep, the mop.
No worries.
Yep.
Shit.
And to you, it's probably like the little kid play sets, like the little tiny kid brooms, like you're grabbing
Yeah.
the mop and it's like this little tiny.
Just using my fingers while cleaning. I'll clean up after myself. No worries.
Okay then. You're not starting off good. When it
Am I able to stand up in this place?
Yeah, you're able to stand up full. This
Good.
this building is actually 2 stories tall.
Oh, lovely.
If you go into the center of the tavern area, you do have the chance of accidentally ramming your head into the chandelier. Besides that, nothing much. And just to give you guys a look of what it looks like inside of here, let me just give you this.
Ooh, quaint little place.
Looks like every bar in every anime I've ever seen.
Well, if you give me one of those rags, I could clean the glass up here up top. Save you fetching a ladder.
I would rather you not touch my belongings, honestly.
Fair.
You have a very bad history if you breaking my things.
Well, I'm sober now. I think. Right. Fair enough. Just if you could let me know when the food's ready.
Okay then. Well, I would say take a seat, but honestly, don't break anything.
Well,
It's too
usually I
early
sit
to
on
be
the
cleaning
floor,
up.
but it's a bit wet. I'll wait.
Okay then. And with that, we'll go to our next individual, which is luckily enough Rez.
Probably asleep under one of the tables.
You bought a room.
Did I?
Yeah, you got a
Thought
room.
I stayed downstairs too.
I think Torin got you a room and you decided to go up there.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. Then, yeah.
You do wake up to the smell of cooking meat.
It wags a little bit from underneath the blanket. Get dressed, collect all the hair that is shedded in the middle of the night,
Dressed.
put it under the bed to try and get rid of it.
No, stuffs it into the
Into the mattress.
The hay mattress to
Yeah,
make sure
it'll be softer that way.
Yeah. I'm
Sneak
doing a good
downstairs. And is there anyone in the halls or anything like that?
No, it's still early enough in the morning. You don't think anybody's gonna come in, and plus, there's not really too many travelers that usually stay the night in the tavern.
Okay. Then yeah, I will come downstairs, cloak still up, and as soon as I see Vin, I'll just come right next to him and be like,
So,
Watch your step over there. It's wet still. Don't ask.
so the plan is to still follow those two into the cave today, right?
Unless you've got anything other pressing.
No, I think we'll be good.
Yeah. Spent enough time in the buildings again. Just
How are you
wait.
feeling after being poisoned?
Pretty good, honestly.
shifting.
I'll be much better once we get some food in us. You smell that? Of course you smell it, but you know. Any hesitations about going looking for a cave brought up by somebody that's named Randolph the Mad?
It could very well be a trap, but
Taps my nose.
I think I'll be sure to sniff it out.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a good right adventure.
Indeed.
So about the did you still want to try and do another hole outside the city again?
Always hide the first one that was already there.
Did we ever clean that up?
No,
We just left it. Oh shit. Maybe we should check it on the way out. Make sure nobody's in there. Yeah.
Did I see a river on the way into town?
There actually is a river connected to the town. It actually goes right through it.
Ooh.
Though, when you travel up north, it does slightly, slowly start to take a turn a little bit more towards the west.
So the river probably wouldn't be going the right direction for us for the cave.
No, it wouldn't make it there, and plus the flow of the river, it goes inwards, so
Okay.
wouldn't get you in the right direction that you're hoping for, sadly.
we should stop by the river instead of town on the way out.
Right, I could use a bath. Been a while.
You should probably do that outside of the town, so the drinking water doesn't get contaminated.
I feel like the drinking water would still get contaminated.
Be impressive if his musk goes upstream.
Well, if you're going north and the water goes south,
I meant like he should go outside the town the other way.
Yeah, stay downstream.
Go downstream, get outside
Get
the
it?
town.
Yeah, of course.
oh no.
All right. Well, they said that the breakfast ought to be out soon, so I was just trying to help clean up my mess that I made last night. That stuff was good, but poisoned.
I believe so.
Torrance said that she was pretty sure it wasn't.
You didn't.
Nope,
you
I was
didn't-
passed out. I don't know what she
you
said.
didn't- You don't even know it's poison. You just thought you just fucking just. You don't remember actually what happened last night. You just walked into the tavern and you remember passing out.
Yeah,
That's all you
tasted
know.
all right.
The only logical conclusion: your size versus a dwarf, and you went down.
That little bastard could drink too, eh?
Hmm.
Yeah, proportions wise, I don't get it either, but a win's a win. All right. Well, I guess we'll just wait around for the other two. Are they in this one as well, or did they go home?
No, they went home. Which, if we're done with you guys for the moment,
Right.
we will continue to the next individual. Torin! Hell, hi there!
Hi.
So then, last night you traveled back to your functionable abode. I wouldn't say lovely is the right word. As you went back to the Twisted Hammer and went back to your room. Vale was surprised to see you actually returning last night. You had a slight conversation with him that things didn't go exactly right, and you guys sadly had to return home early. But as far as you said at the moment, you're still going out on an adventure, so he's not going to question you.
We tried this again this morning.
So then, You wake up in your room, and what is your routine in the morning as your beard's a mess?
Yeah, I have to wash it, and then I comb it, and then I put. Yeah, I'm hoping I have specific oils for it.
I'd assume you would have it.
Yeah, just take the little tray that's got all the bottles in there and just pull them out and rub it between my hands, rub it through my beard, braid my beard, put whatever little beads and stuff I might want to put in there,
Okay, then.
and then finish getting dressed. Kind of maybe tuck it in a little bit so it doesn't get covered in mud this time.
Safe idea, hopefully. Who knows?
Yeah. And then get my bag and head over to Ariama's house.
Okay, then. As you go downstairs, you can see what looks to be the familiar sight of your other boss. As you continue downstairs, you can see what looks to be your actually master at this point, considering she's the one teaching you proper jeweling, or being a jeweler, Vestille Von Don,
Ooh.
which I will show all of you right now. Good morning,
Ooh.
Torin.
Good morning.
So you're going back out on that job that you got?
Gonna give it another try.
Just remember to watch your step, especially considering the conversation I heard last night.
I think I might take a stick and just kind of poke the ground before I walk.
Okay then. Well, just don't mess up. Not sound rude, but I really hope not to lose another apprentice under a simple matter of potentially just a wild goose chase.
Another?
Oh yes, plenty of people come out here to Rosewick, and some don't return when they go traveling outside to the north. This is a wild land. It is not somewhere for someone to take for granted.
Well, I made 2 new friends. There's one's quite big. I think we'll be good. Yes, and then there's another. He's quite frightening, but he seems kind, as far as I know.
Well, hopefully they are truly friends. Either way.
Shit, didn't think about that.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Vestille will give you like a questionable look, like, oh no, this poor child.
Way too trusting.
Yeah, like, okay. Hopefully she doesn't get herself killed by, trusting a bandit. But yes. Well, if you need anything from Vale, he's inside his shop in the moment.
All right, I think I have everything. I've got my 2 hammers.
Okay, then.
I think we're good. Thank you, though. Tell him I said bye.
Well, you're going through the shop to
Oh,
leave the
yeah.
building. So,
I'll tell.
Okay, then.
Bye! And I just...
Goodbye. And as you walk out, you can see Vale talking to a somewhat familiar individual at the time.
Oh.
As you can see Pierre in the shop.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, thank you. No. Oh, hello, Torin. Nice to see you.
Hello. I was going to try to stealth out. It's probably not possible, though, huh?
Not really, considering the door out is literally behind the counter.
She's still going to try. She's going to, like...
He's going to say hello, Torin.
Hello.
So you're going back out there?
Yes. Just going to... Yesterday didn't happen. Just going to... start over.
Okay, then. Well, if that's the case, then at least if you do come back, please check in with the proper authorities at the gates.
Wait, they saw me. Covered in mud.
Yes.
After making fun of me.
But your friend didn't.
Oh. Uh-huh. I thought they saw her.
They
She's
did,
covered in...
but she still ran through.
Oh,
It's best to alert somebody that's your back, just so you know. We don't have to go searching for somebody if they go missing for too long.
that's true. I'll remind her.
Okay, then. Good luck with your journey.
Thanks.
Don't fall into pits of mud.
I told your wife I have a stick idea. Get a stick and just prod the ground. It's good for quicksand too.
That wasn't Vale, that's Pier talking to you.
Oh no. Shit.
That's not Vale. Vale
I
pretty
told
much
his wife.
Vale pretty much explained the whole story to Pier because they were just chatting for a second ago. Because you can see what looks to be Pier, a few of Pier's equipment actually currently being worked on at the desk, or at least he set them up to get worked on today.
Gotcha. Pierre,
Mm-hmm.
how are you this fine day?
Well, good. For the most part, you know. Obviously have to do routine checkup and everything, but that's just small stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Vale was telling me of your actual encounter last night, though. Pretty funny. See why you didn't talk to us about it.
Uh-huh.
But like I said a second ago, please be sure to tell the authorities that you're back.
Yes, I will. I will remember, and I will remind Arioma.
Thank you.
Won't happen again.
Okay, then.
Okay, bye.
Good luck.
Thank you. She just kind of lightly jogs to Arioma's house.
Okay, then. And at this point, we have our last individual, Arioma.
Yes.
So you finally wake up in the morning.
Well, you said it was like before the sunrise?
You're actually a bit later.
I was gonna say, I ain't gonna get up that early.
No, like, with your roll, you're actually sleeping in.
Okay. Because, yeah, she doesn't like getting up early anyway, so.
The rude awakening of when you started adventuring.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shock. Could she still, like, be in bed by the time, Torin gets there?
Up to you. Though, considering your routine in the morning, I doubt there's gonna be enough time for, you're gonna be waiting a few hours before you guys leave the town.
Oh, yeah, I get you. Okay.
But you're still waking up later. Because this is something I should note. Where you're currently at is actually about an hour south of the town. Is where your family's farm's at.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Like
that.
I said, yeah. I think I told you this, didn't exactly describe the distance, but yeah, your farm is to the south of the town of Rosewick.
Okay. With that knowledge, yeah, I wouldn't have. Yeah, I would have, knowing that we were getting ready to set out, if I was that far away. Yeah, I definitely would have got up.
Okay then. So, you get up and get ready in the morning.
Yes. Fix my bed head. Always have just a freaking mess. So it'll take a while to tame the beast. Yeah, then I'd probably I'd get dressed and then.
So, Sean, how do you pronounce your last name?
Malekian.
Malekian. Okay. So, early in the morning after you wake up and you've moved around your room a bit, you hear a familiar voice yell out to you. Arioma Malekian, get down here right now! As your mother yells out for you.
Oh no. The anime mushroom cloud is like the sigh. You know? Yeah, I'll grab the rest of my stuff and I'll dash downstairs. Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't like the tone. I probably did something wrong.
Well, your instructor informed me that you decided to leave town without informing me.
We're actually, I'm glad to see you, Mother.
As this is not in her full garb, but this is to give you an idea.
Woof.
Damn, she's cool.
I was gonna say, please don't say your mama's hot.
As she is a cleric of Corvalia.
I'm gonna drag it over your face so everybody can see. Damn,
Your
she's cool.
mom's Batman.
Sorry, give me a minute just to stare at that. She looks so cool. Is this how she's dressed right now?
No.
Okay.
She's in general garb, but if she's... So being a priestess of Corvalia, action is definitely something that they have to take at times.
Sure.
And they are the more combat inclined of the clerics.
Okay.
And if you would to get an idea of what her domain is, just by class-wise, she is a war domain cleric.
Ooh, okay.
Don't fuck with your mother.
Yeah. Oh,
She'll beat up somebody.
heard. Yes. As you know, Mother, I've been really looking forward to finally getting a reason to get out of Rosewick. And the opportunity came up. We were going to leave yesterday, but some other things came up. But we're going to be leaving today. I'm glad I got the chance to actually tell you in person. I did ask someone to relay the message, but it is always better to say it in person.
Indeed. So then, you wanted to get out of the town of Rosewick, but you decide to go to the north? Not to sound rude, but you really need to stop acting so impulsive and think for once.
That's what Father always says as well. But I'm not going by myself. My friend Torin was coming with me, and we actually made some new. I guess you could call them friends, and we think that they could definitely aid us in case anything went wrong. So it's definitely much more safe than just going by myself. Come on, Mom. We've talked about this. You know how much this means to me.
Where are you going?
Well, we are going to Jasper Springs.
Okay then, and how long will you be gone for?
I believe it's a day there and then a day back. But I'll be bringing everything I can think of. Food and supplies and everything. I think we should be definitely fine.
Okay then. Good. So,
Are you worried
I mean-
about me, Mom?
that means you should be back within 3 days then. And if you're not back, I'll be sure to make sure you come back. Okay?
Insight? Or would I know what she means by that? Is there like some come home spell that she does on me if I'm past my curfew or something?
No. You mean, just considering you're traveling to the north, which is known to be probably one of the more dangerous areas of Rosewick, you think war.
Oh.
You think war might happen.
Yes, well, in that case, Mother, if I'm not back in 3 days, send help.
Okay then.
Where is Father here, or did he?
No, he's currently out on business at the moment.
Okay. Did he? He does apples, right?
He is a cider. Your farm produces cider and ale. And I
So with
believe-
the cider, that means there's apples, right?
yeah.
So
it's
would
an
we
apple-
have like fresh baskets of apples that we probably keep in the house?
Mm,
If so, I'd want to grab a couple for breakfast.
probably it's just if I'm correct, usually the apples used for cider are very bitter and have no real sugar to them.
Damn. Okay.
Like they're
Edible,
they're-
just really not like the kind you get at the grocery store.
Okay.
yeah. So you could get an apple, but it's not, you know, the apple you're thinking of.
Sure. Okay.
Did you pick up prestidigitation?
I did.
You can make them
Dang.
sweeter.
You could make it sweeter.
Boom! I'm grabbing an apple.
With magic, I feed myself.
Yes.
That must be inconvenient. Just like have to, you know, wave your fingers around to make food taste better.
Mm.
Though, you know, mattering on the situation.
I cast spices.
Mattering on
I
the
cast
situation,
golden
not-
delicious.
that might not be bad considering, you know, if you have to drink like horrific water. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'll sweeten up the apple and probably hold one in my mouth and bye mom. Have a couple more in my hand and maybe meet Torn halfway, I guess, if she's heading.
With your natural one, actually, by the time you open up the door, you'll see Torin chugging along, just almost there at the door, almost there. Like probably still like a good 100 feet away, but you could just see her just jogging, just getting there.
My morning workout in.
I'll
Mario is
I'll underhand toss her one of the other apples, and like midair I'll prestidigitate it to taste. Actually, I won't. I'm gonna toss her the sour one or bitter or whatever it is.
We'll catch it and eat it.
Nothing new to hear you are a dwarf.
She's just off, and I'm like, oh.
Torin could probably eat dirt and not care, honestly.
I would, before setting out, the lack of clothes was not Gucci with me, so I would probably grab a couple extra sets.
You brought spares of clothes?
Yes.
Okay, then.
So there's going to be something comfortable like pajamas to wear, like sweatpants and t-shirt kind of a thing. Obviously t-shirts aren't a thing, but like just
So a nightgown.
sure, total, just super comfort but ugly kind of a thing, and then probably a couple other like nicer outfits.
Watch, we're sleeping. All your clothes get destroyed except the nightgown, and that's what you have to adventure in.
Don't give him same team, Shadow.
What are you talking about? I already had plans for that with your regular clothes.
Amazing.
Yeah, if you help me get dirty, your life is gonna become miserable. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
What are you talking about? Half my random encounters are just getting you dirty.
I know.
That's all they are.
You encounter a mud golem.
Just wait until you have to encounter Vin's wild magic.
Oh no.
That's gonna be interesting.
I can't fucking wait.
Yes. So, you two, after finally meeting back up, what do you do?
I'm not carrying your suitcase. Drag it.
Just throw it on my back. I imagine I'd use something kind of backpack-ish, so I could
Okay.
keep my hands free.
You do already have a backpack for your adventuring gear, so I'd assume you probably took some of the rope inside of it and, you know, kind of,
Hung some stuff
Set-
underneath it.
yeah, just had it so it's pretty much kind of tied to your backpack, but also hanging underneath where a bedroll would usually be.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just munch on a couple apples, and we can start heading back in towards town.
So you guys make your ways towards town. Now, one of the nice things about the town of Rosewick is obviously it's a little bit more difficult to get in and out through the northern gate, but when it comes to the southern gate, it's pretty much you just walk in. Nobody cares. Like, obviously, there's guards there, but for the most part, they're just, you know, messing around, drinking, playing cards, something of that sort. Never really care about who comes in and who comes out.
Okay.
Most people don't tend to cause trouble. And
Would
most
we
people
be
inside the
there?
town, everybody knows. It is up to you if you guys want to meet up at the Bloody Grape or somewhere else within the town.
I was wondering if we'd be outside the South River giving Vin a bath.
Considering it's probably been like an hour since you two have woken up, I would say probably yeah.
Sounds right. Yeah.
I feel like you guys already would finished with that though, considering, you know, how long it would take her to bathe.
Won't take me long. We'll just hop in and
Considering like she just used all of her magic to make sure the water's nice and warm and do everything. It's just whole routine.
I mean, just getting enough bubbles to make me happy for a bath, that in and of itself is a whole encounter, so.
traveling with her, I hope you guys know.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I'm like planning on heading right to the bakery again. Mm-hmm.
Shall we get some sugar puffs for the road?
Obviously.
We should probably get some extras as well, since we're going to be having some extra people with us this time.
And also get some for tomorrow. We just put it in our bags.
Should know, they are drenched in honey.
Oh.
So
Honestly, they wouldn't last until tomorrow anyway.
like, it's more to the point, like, the bugs are gonna get to them if you guys don't eat them fast enough. Like, they're very perishable.
Rationing is not a thing I do.
These, sir, are
Come
not
back 20
iron
pounds heavier.
rations. This is a marshmallow with no preservatives.
And like even the core of the apple I've eaten. I just like
Ugh.
yeah.
What's wrong with you?
What are you talking
Even
about?
the seeds?
That's how you're supposed to eat an apple.
Yeah, I'll
Eat it all.
pretty much just the stem. That's the only thing that I didn't eat.
You can get cyanide poisoning.
Yeah, if you eat a shit ton of seeds.
If they eat seeds every day, yeah.
I've spent my life building up an immunity to iocane powder. I mean, to cyanide seeds.
How did you become immune to, cyanide? Well, you see, I just ate apples every day.
Exactly.
Whole apple. What, you don't eat apples? Fucking fool.
Apple a day keeps the lich away.
If you don't eat apples, you put us all at risk.
Would while we're walking back after Vin's bath, I'm going to keep an eye out for an unintended fishing pole that no one's around.
Ooh.
I'm gonna need you to roll a investigation check. at that
Sure.
point. You find one.
No one's around. Just gonna take that.
It's
Just
a
put it
small-
in my cloak.
It's a small town. I should note that now. Most
You-
people are around. Most places aren't usually, packed with people. But there's usually one or two people around. So
I don't think he really cares.
I'm gonna need a sleight of hand check, my wolf man.
I'm really planning on coming back here anyways.
What are you talking about? You have two residents.
I know. My character doesn't think I'm coming back here.
Sure.
Just going to take one fishing pole.
And
'Cause
the
I have
weirdest
no
thing
money.
happened. This dog just stole my fishing pole.
Oof.
Mommy, my pole!
You see, the beast of the woods came out of the river and stole my fishing pole. And he took it away, and I just what the
It also stole the two foot fish that was on there.
damn beast of the woods!
Ooh. One fishing pole.
No tackle though. I should know.
Ah, shit.
You were just keeping track of the fishing pole.
Is there
You don't have-
string on it?
There's a string but no hook.
Nice.
It wasn't being used. That's why it was so easy to steal.
Makes sense.
Because what fisherman would just completely walk away from their fucking rod and just be like, I'm just gonna leave that right there.
I was just thinking maybe leaning on side someone's fishing hut or something. Just won't grab it and put it in my cloak as we're walking by.
Thing is, the river does go through the town, so it wouldn't be too hard to find, a lying around fishing pole, just one that's not being used, most likely. That's on the on the corner of a building or something like that.
Find a way to make it hook.
Can I borrow one of your toenails, Vin?
Fish bones or something like that. Caltrop.
So you guys are going to Sugar Puffs and Pixie Dust. I really should have made the name shorter.
S&P.
S&P.
I don't.
Oh right, I
remember-
still have some of those left over from yesterday. Rez, you want some? The ones with the meat
Are they still good?
smell fine.
They're like they're pancakes now.
You just put them in your pocket and they get smushed.
May or may not be a little bit of piss on there.
Drool. It was drool.
How's it taste?
Never
Still
mind.
good from yesterday.
Not doing it? Okay.
I can smell that.
Yeah, I can smell it. You can't trick a dog's nose.
His nose knows.
Right, yeah. Well, on our way back, I'm gonna probably pull out the old the didgerecorder, play some tunes on the way up,
Okay then.
lighten the mood.
Definitely lighten the mood. So then, is there any other stops you guys would like make through the town? There is also Malik that you could speak to. You could even go to the Temple of the Sisters and see if you can get a blessing or something of that sort. There's quite a few things you could do inside the town while you're still here. There's a couple places. You could obviously visit the Twisted Hammer and see if there's any equipment that the new individuals might want or need.
Would
Maybe
I,
they have a fishing pole or a hook.
would I feel the need to stop by to see Kazik or not? I'm
That
not.
would be completely up to you,
Okay.
because you're always welcome at the temple. So it is up to you whenever
Sure.
you wish to seek guidance.
He's probably just gonna tell me to be more careful, and I don't want to hear that. So I wouldn't do that unless you think that I would feel like I should. So if it's up to me, I'll probably say
Considering-
no. But unless you,
Considering your mother is a follower of Kerbalia,
Mhm.
and you're raised in a religious household, considering your mother is a decent level cleric,
sure.
I would just think, even though you didn't do yesterday, a blessing wouldn't be a bad idea, or
Okay.
a prayer to the god or the goddesses.
Sure. Yeah, I don't mind stopping by then. Torin, do you mind if we do a quick pit stop? Or maybe I could take a detour while you go get the sugar puffs.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
I'll go get the puffs.
Okay, I'll swing by the temple and where were we planning on meeting these guys?
I think at the bar. But I mean,
Wait, aren't they with you?
I was gonna say,
Oh,
did you
are
pass
they?
this up?
Yeah, like
we were
they-
at the.
Oh, we did
they
meet
were-
up?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're already with you. Like, you guys are all together.
Yep.
I
Okay.
was mistaken. I'm sorry. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, like we said, they were right outside the town.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Go.
I can take them to
Are you guys not paying attention, huh?
Good morning, ladies.
Hello.
We're right here. You don't have to talk about us.
Kind of like my hair's already fixed, but I'll kind of like finger comb it again just to. Hello.
Have a good sleep. Did you?
Not as much as I would like, but I'm ready to go. But
Good.
I was wanting to stop by the temple real quick. Maybe we could get a little blessing. You know, could never hurt before we venture out.
That sounds lovely.
and I'm gonna go to S&P. Pick up some
That
snacks.
sounds lovely too.
If y'all need weapons or anything before we go.
Yeah.
No.
What
Okay.
kind of weapons? I don't do the metal very much.
Yeah, they're metal.
I got Magatha here.
Holds
Big
up a
old club,
dagger.
like it's a club bigger than Torin. I
Yeah.
presume.
The club
She's
bigger
like,
than everyone
"Oh."
here.
Yeah.
I believe it's like the same size, if not taller than Rez. 'Cause it's a quarter staff for you, and
Which
Yeah.
means it's almost your height.
it's considered an oversized weapon. So a medium creature has disadvantage using it. It's that unwieldy.
Awesome.
Temple to who?
Yeah, temple. You said.
Spaz. Remind me of
So
the temple setup
temple-
for Rosewick.
the temple in Rosewick is called the Temple of the Sisters. It is not a temple of that is pretty much upon the worship of the three sisters, but considering the three sisters in history were traveled together across the land of Candoria, temples were forged about them where anybody can go there and worship the sister that they believe in. Obviously, some individuals believe in all the sisters, but in harmony sense, technically there is no unity of them. But you can still go there if you have a particular sister that you worship in, and they have their own member of one of the tribes of the holy races to attend it.
Is this temple going to be strictly just those three, or is there other ones there as well?
That is only those three.
Okay.
It will only have Savadin, Carvalia, and Alashar.
Okay.
Now, I'm a follower of Ilo,
Illo.
who
Illo
is
doesn't technically have any temples nor shrines. Illo is kind of he's the wanderer god.
right,
People-
but he is allied with two of the sisters.
He is allied with two of the
Savadin and
sisters,
Alashar,
and I
yeah.
believe, let me double check, he is also the husband of Savadin.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
He's also the blind one
Mhm.
as well.
Well, that said, would that be abnormal for me to go to the temple?
It wouldn't be abnormal. It would be a little bit odd that you would pray to him when praying to the presence of Savadin, but you know, it wouldn't be looked down upon.
hey, deliver this message to your husband.
Tell your husband I said hi.
Tell your husband
That's
hi.
great. I love it. Yeah, you're old man, and you go way back.
Savadin, nice to see ya. Hey, I know we don't talk a whole lot,
That's the kids.
but
Can you leave a message?
tell
Dear
your
man.
husband when he's free, give me a call, and then we could go out for bevs.
He still owes me a pint.
Well, given the two options, I might like to head over to the temple with you, Ariama, if I could.
Yeah,
Be joining as well.
absolutely, of course.
Well, I guess we'll all go.
Okay.
I forgot that I talk to Carvalho every now and then.
Yeah,
Every now and again.
Yeah.
Even though you're somewhat of a follower of Adder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then. So are all of you going to the temple at the same time?
Sounds good to me.
Sure.
You all take the couple of minutes that'll take to walk to the temple, and you can see what looks to be a very nice, well-kept building. Around the building is what looks to be a wrought iron fence that goes completely around with about 2 feet of what looks to be a mixture of granite and somewhat of a mortar-type stone across the bottom of it, and then wrought iron. But you can see further back the main temple building and then a few more buildings behind it. And roll me a perception check, Rez and Vin, because Arioma and Torin would know about this.
Net one.
This is a really nice place.
The fence
Oh.
is beautiful.
Yep.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
This
Is
some
it rotten?
This is some really impressive craftsmanship. Did a dwarf do it? Not many
Clearly.
dwarves will do it. But yeah, Rez, you'll notice that in the back there are also a few children running around, which Arioma and Torin, you would know there's also an orphanage connected to the
Mhm.
temple itself
Mm-hmm.
as well. Ran by, let me check, Agatha, the revenant of the temple.
Sounds familiar. So is there like a shrine or an altar to each of the, like, are they separate from
So-
each other?
If you walk into the temple, there is pretty much the donation box in the center, and straight forward is the eldest sister, Alashar. To the left is Savadin, and to the right is Carvalia, and they have their own little shrines to them.
Okay.
The temple is set up like a usual symmetric church or chapel
Okay.
for the most part, but no real pews or anything like that. It's pretty much for the most part like you walk in, you make your prayer, or donation, or both, and then you pretty much walk out. It's not very big for the most part, since it's more just for prayers, but it is well kept. As you know, that's kind of Hazel's main job.
So is it customary for people to always leave like some kind of donation or tithe or whatever?
Usually how it goes is somebody usually leave a donation of like about around a copper in the center, and then they go to the shrine that they're going to pray at, and then they walk out of the temple. That's usually it. Some usually either talk to one of the, I wouldn't say guardians, the right words, but, you know, proper representative of each one of the goddesses, which would be Cotton Ball, which is the Savadine's keeper, as she's a shroud. There's Agatha, which is the Revenant, so Alishar's keeper, and Hazel Bedrest, which is the Bane keeper.
Okay. Yeah, I would just stepping at Carvalia's section of the temple. Probably just say something like Goddess of Justice, Lady of Steel. We are getting ready to embark on a journey, and just ask for your blessing and protection while we head out. And probably wouldn't go into too much details. Like, I guess my stance on it is, like, I see how important it is for my mom, and it's a very real thing for her. I kind of grew up with it, so it's a thing I do, but it's more out of obligation, you guys would kind of see. There's not like the full heart, like I do care, but not like super care. It's not the religious part, it's just Carvalia.
Just saying the words.
You've seen how Carvalia has given your mother strength and the power to
Right,
prevail.
right.
So...
I do it because of my mother, not because of me.
Okay, then.
And I won't put any money in the offering thing.
Okay, then. Okay.
Yes. Guess I'll go next. I'll put a caltrop in the donation bin. And then I'll go up to where Savadine's place is, and I'll pray silently to myself something along the lines of, may we have many interesting encounters along the way on our journey. Thank you for watching over us and my tribe.
May this caltrop turn into 10.
You'll just see this Tabaxi woman just sitting down in a chair, currently knitting, and then you'll just see like she's just looking at you like,
Had no money.
okay.
Then I'll just
Actually,
move aside.
Not Cotton Ball wouldn't do that. She's too Sunnyside disposition to judge like that.
Maybe a confused look, but
And I was like, that's gonna suck for whoever gets tithings this week. Nothing more to that. Maybe it's
I'll move
just enough
aside
for her
for
not
Ben.
to get tithings this week.
I'm going to head over as well. I'll put, I think, probably like 2 silver and into the pan, and walk over and say, "Oh, hey, Cotton Ball, we met yesterday. How are you?"
Did we meet?
Yeah. Oh wait, no. I wasn't there for that. Sorry.
What? Hello
Pretty-
there.
She has one of those faces, you know.
Yeah.
I would have thought I would forget about a giant person,
No,
but I guess I forgot about a giant person.
I got one of those faces, right? Well,
Yes, so.
nah, just not too many words to be said, but just kind of.
You're the guy that passed out on the tavern floor. Yes, you're famous.
They're listening, right?
You're famous.
Hey, good to meet you. We're leaving town. I just wanted to
We're leaving
say hi. Yeah, we'll say hi to the ladies. We don't talk often, but now seemed a good time.
Okay,
It was good to meet you, though.
okay, then.
And that's about all. Just kind of a
Bye.
look around, give a reverent bow, and bye.
Okay, then. And Torin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk up and I'll just put a copper in the offering thing for Carvalia, and I'll sit down, and I'm not gonna ask for anything from her. You guys would know and notice that she doesn't really worship Carvalia herself that much. Like, she does, but it's not a prominent thing for her. It's just gonna be, she's gonna put a piece of copper in, sign of respect, Carvalia, the Unbreakable. And then she's gonna wait for a minute in silence, get up, and you see her hold her necklace, which is an anvil with a battle axe and a warhammer on top of it. And she's gonna silently say a prayer to Adder as she walks up.
And with you guys all all going to the temple, I will reveal the last two priestesses. There's Hazel Bedrest, Bane representative, and Agatha. Now then,
Nice.
can I have all four of you roll a religion check?
Sure. I'm gonna pull their faces on your top of your face. People can see.
Hello. Oh dear God.
18.
21.
16. 21 for Rizzo.
I've been studying.
I guess Corellia noticed that your prayer wasn't full-hearted.
Ooh.
Okay then.
Makes sense.
Okay then. Where to next, everyone? Or
Well-
is there still more business you guys wish to conduct while you're here?
How many kids are running around? I didn't see any, but I'm just curious.
Not many. They're actually in the back area of the temple. So unless you went all the way around the temple itself, you wouldn't really notice too many of them.
Right on. Well, did you ladies want to stop for something to eat before we head out?
Did
I heard
we-
some talk about pastries.
Yeah, S&P. Yeah.
I got a couple flat ones. I got 2 left. The sugar puffs.
I like the fresh ones personally.
Very well, very well. Then I'll just pop the last 2.
I don't enjoy my pastries stale.
They taste fine.
Some of us have standards. Standards.
Some of us are just snobbish.
Touche.
Very good.
I've heard it both ways, DM.
Okay then.
To food.
To food you all go as you make your way towards SMP, as I think you call it.
Mhm.
Well then, you all make your way in there. Vin, are you actually gonna walk in there, or are you just gonna stand outside?
Oh, I'll go in. I mean, it
Okay,
was a
then.
little tough on the neck, but I'm used to it when I get to the modern city folk.
So you crawl in, somewhat no problem. Luckily not getting stuck.
Somewhat no problem.
Somewhat no problem.
Bap! Ow!
Just a creak of the neck, that's all.
No worries yet. Well, hello there. Nice to see all of you.
Puffs.
Hello again.
Puffs, 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 puffs.
Just a chant starts in the background. It's like, can you please calm down? Just ask me what. Just give me your money and tell me what you want.
Puffs, puffs, puffs.
I need like 2 bags.
Okay then. Mark down.
I'll take 2 as well, please.
As well for you. Mark that.
Rez,
off.
did you want some of the meat ones that she had?
There's meat ones.
Yes, actually, I do.
Was it raw meat or was it cooked meat?
Cooked meat.
Okay. I was picturing like raw hamburger rolled up in it.
Oh, gross. I'll take a meat and a sweet.
1 meat, 1 sweet.
1 bag of meat, 1 bag of sweet.
Oh yeah.
Then.
That sounds like the number 2. I'll take the number 2, please.
Yeah, it's a combo.
That makes me think of those little sausages that are wrapped in pancake mix and like baked.
The pig in a blanket thing?
Kind of like a pig and blanket, but it's like breakfast, so it's like pancake and sausage.
Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
that sounds delicious.
I'm like real life hungry now. I need breakfast food.
Damn it, Shadow.
So minus the cost from your sheets. How much all those
How mu-
are?
How much are they again?
Oh, what's that run me?
That would be not $5. 5 silver for each one.
5 American US dollars.
Give me your cash. I need real money for these.
I'll just give her a
I
gold.
should probably.
Just insert the $5 bill into your computer and send it to me.
Do you take credit card?
I have $1 coin. $1 coin.
You take caltrops.
Ooh.
Oh, does that mean I'm buying Rez's
You are.
pastries?
Rez doesn't
I'll
have
hand you a
money.
Right,
caltrop.
right. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Don't
His
spend
village
it in
uses
one place.
caltrops for currency.
What are caltrops made of?
Caltrops
Iron?
are made of iron.
Ah,
Mattering on where you're at, they could also be made of like wood and such.
Or bone.
Bone. I would assume yours would probably
Yeah.
be bone, honestly.
Yeah.
Rez. Bone makes more sense considering your background.
Why is all your currency flat? You could use your currency as caltrops.
Bone spurs.
very good.
Usually it's a bag of caltrops you trade, not just a single caltrop.
Not, not a single.
I only have 20. I have to be careful. Gonna ration my caltrops.
How many of these pastries are in one bag?
I would say like a dozen.
Okay. 12 meat puffs.
Meat puffs. Man, should have called the bakery that meat puffs. Hey guys, you want to go to Meat Puffs after this adventure of ours?
That was Brian's nickname in high school, Meat Puff. Whilst mine was Sugar Puff.
Perfect.
You got it, Sugar Puff. Just go elsewhere, please.
Was that who was that one that was talking about the mine? Randolph, was it?
Oh, you talking
What-
to me?
Well, yeah, I'm looking right at you.
Well, I'm not sure, honestly. Like, you can, like usually when people walk in here, they look at me, but they talk to other people, and then expect me not to listen. Usually.
Yeah, it's weird when people talk about you when you're right in front of them, isn't it?
Well, you never really said my name, but yeah.
Well,
Well, last
that's-
time we asked if a person by your name, you said you weren't here.
You weren't there, Sean, when that happened.
Sorry, I was just being snarky.
I told them all about it. Or her, yeah.
Alright, do you really want to mess with the Queen of Gossip?
Yeah,
I
right.
don't want any
My apologies,
spit in
Nana.
my Sugar Puff, so no.
Apologies, Noda.
You don't know the fucking things she can do, the people that she can manipulate, the dirt she has. She'll bury you alive.
Is it high quality dirt or just clay?
I don't know. It's really up to her what she summons.
Did we pick Nada's brain about Jasper Springs? We had mentioned the cave thing.
So she mentioned that it was at a place of Jasper Springs. She said that it's a somewhat older place. She did mention that Malik did go there beforehand.
I
That
think
was
she was
about
also the one that mentioned that there was a dragon there once.
No. How she explained it was pretty much she knows the place exists. If there was any place that somebody was talking about, that would be the place. When it comes to the dragon, she honestly doesn't know, but she's not the person that usually travels out of town. That would be someone like Malik.
So all of her rumors are like third-hand accounts.
Yeah, for the most part, usually third-hand account. When it comes to things inside the forest, it's actually on-hand accounts, considering she's originally from the Titan Wilderness. But anything besides that, it's usually heard from traders, other adventurers that come through the town, guards, stuff like that. Because everybody, surprisingly enough, passed through this shop for some reason. May it be
Addictive
the-
stuff.
May it be the sugar puffs or the coffee.
There's coffee? Do we call it kawa in this one too, or coffee?
No, it's coffee here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why the weird halflings took control of coffee.
It's somewhere in the last 2,000 years, like, it caught on, and
Halflings just, reinvented coffee.
they opened
Weird
up
things
one
have happened.
Starbucks, and then they just took over. That's
Yeah,
on every
halflings.
corner of Candoria.
Can't trust them, honestly. Just reinventing the same thing and saying it's new, then profiting from it. Like that thing called Shenanabombs. Done before, but just
Maybe it's a pickle situation. Took the exact same thing but changed it. Cucumbers, pickles.
You put vinegar in your coffee?
Well, yeah, no.
Well, you see, it gives it that nice sting flavor to it.
If food's not trying to kill me, then are you even eating?
This conversation has gone this way. We were over here.
No, just put
Pretty
a
good in
ghost
your
pepper
coffee.
in your coffee and call it a day. You'll be awake.
Ghost
Not a
peppers.
choice.
And snotty.
Yeah, really. So, yeah, my apologies, Nada. I didn't mean to not speak directly to you, but
Oh, no
Not a
worries.
speak to.
here we go again.
It's not your fault.
Not gonna happen again. Okay, listen.
Okay.
About that,
not-
about that
it's-
Randolph
It's not a
fella.
good day for me, trust me.
I'm sure you've heard them all, haven't you?
Yes, most done by me.
Oh, quite right. Well, does the guy stay nearby that we might be able to go talk to him?
Randolph is about a little bit over an hour's outside of town to the north. He's really only one of the few individuals that live that far outside of town. For
Oh.
the most part.
So supposing we might be able to stop and talk to him on the way up to the springs.
Probably be the best bet, even though he's a little bit not there.
Right. I was gonna ask you about that. Would it be even worth talking to the guy?
He's coherent. It's just a mattering if he acknowledged you as real or not.
Fascinating. Okay.
What about him makes people call him mad?
Hallucinations.
Love.
He's
People-
honestly a decent person for the most part. It's just he's very sporadic, unpredictable at times.
Any chance? Do you know anything about him that we might be able to jog his coherence, or at least make him think that we're not there to scare the crap out of him?
Looks at Rez and Vin. Maybe start off with those two first. And then
Right.
add into questions with you two, even though he's probably going to try to ignore you two. Also, I should note this, he's a small fellow.
Like her size? Pointing at Torin.
Half her size around that area.
Oh,
So he's a bunny.
Dwarves aren't that small. They're about
Yeah,
like,
no?
they're about like four-ish round
He's like-
a little bit.
2 feet.
So is he a halfling?
He's a halfling. Yeah. Halflings are small in 5th edition. They made them so much smaller.
Hmm.
They
Baby
made them like
tiny.
the size. They made them the size of gnomes in 5th edition.
Not quite, right?
Gnomes are taller now. Gnomes are taller than halflings. When halflings
What?
used to be around. Yeah.
Used to be the other way, but yeah.
It used to be the other way around.
Yeah.
They pretty much made the gnome the same height as. Hold on, I'll get the image for you guys and post it in chat.
Yeah, is there like a height comparison?
There is a height comparison done.
And it looks weird.
Weird.
Copy link.
Was it 5th edition that made everything a lot less chunky too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially orcs, oddly enough. They made them
Yeah.
scrawnier.
I always thought that was weird. Like gnomes always had round faces, but in like the new one, they
Gnomes are taller than half. What?
yeah.
Yeah, it used to be the other way around, but they quite literally made halflings like. Yeah, it's odd.
Kobolds
We're gonna
are
have to
even
get the-
smaller.
We gotta get the giant kin on there.
Holy shit, furbolgs are huge.
Yeah.
Furballs
Uh-huh.
are small.
Furbolg.
Yeah, furbolg. They're small.
What?
Compared
used
to-
they used to be about 12 to 15 feet tall.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
Their original race was essentially
Jeez.
giant kin.
Yeah, they were like giant kin, quite literally like giants.
Huh.
They were and honorable warriors at that.
Hmm. Now they're cuddly.
Druid, like they really changed a lot of things.
They did.
It's odd. It's oddish.
Oddish, oddish.
Wild plume.
Gloom. Sorry.
Besides us looking at the size of creatures and complaining about how things are not supposed to be that tall, but yeah,
Oh, right. Adventure.
Oh yeah, we're playing a game. That's right.
yes, right.
But this part.
Not complaining about the size of creatures.
There's
But
no
yes,
chat to keep us on
he's
track.
He's a small
Yeah.
fellow.
That's all right. I like the little folk. We usually get along. Right, Torrin?
Should give you thumbs up.
I'm not going to sound rude, but I honestly find it a little bit terrifying, just for the point that I imagine you tossing little folks.
Only once or twice when they're willing. Good times, you know. Very well. Well, thanks for the meat puffs.
Okay then, thank you for your patronage. I hope you all have a nice day.
Yeah, so do I.
Hopefully we don't fall in the holes.
Yeah, I hear there's a bunch of muddy holes out and about.
If we ever find who's doing that, there will be hell to pay.
String them up by their toes.
And on the way out, I'm probably gonna crack my head on that door.
In your neck, honestly, because I feel like just the door size, like you probably get like right here, like.
So it's like full on clotheslining.
Yeah.
Just like.
Careful, you're only level 1. That might
I
kill
just
you.
get kind of like caught up in the
pretty-
conversation, you know,
You
and
begin
just
to
turn
walk
around.
backwards, and then
Yeah.
like you just turn around and go whoosh, and just get knocked down.
It
Or do you break
happens.
the door for him?
No, it's a sturdy enough door.
Do you break the pastry display case?
No. Luckily the room is not that small. It's a decent sized bakery, just to have enough.
Same
chairs
team,
and
people.
Don't let us ruin this wonderful shop.
Of all places, this place must stand. The dragon
make-
can burn the whole town.
Rebuild it brick
Yeah.
by brick.
Nor make enemies out of the Queen of Gossip. Ooh,
Right?
bad.
Even the dragons avoid Nada.
No, I don't
Nada
think she
to
has
be trifled with.
Nada to be trifled with. Episode name: Not Again.
He burns down Rosewick and stops by SMP. Could I get some meat puffs?
10 bags of meat puffs.
Certainly, sir. That will be 5 scales.
Got a long flight home. Keep getting distracted. All right, are we ready to
just
head out?
We're still in town? Holy shit.
So then, you guys finally leave the town. Anything else? Just get it out of the way. Yes or no?
Stop asking that.
Sorry, it's a habit of mine. I always ask because.
Yeah.
No, I just meant like if you ask, we'll get distracted.
I'll find-
We'll go
I'll-
see something.
I'll find something else.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
Oh look,
Wanna go to
there's
the
the road
thrift
to
store?
Jasper Springs, shall we?
then.
Another
Who's the
shot.
guard? Are the guards on the way out again?
Not the same guards, different guards.
Okay.
Today, but they check you out like they did the other day, or well, you guys got checked in. But yes, they check you out, and you guys make your way out of the town.
They
Finally.
check us out too?
Huh? Yeah.
Like in a log, like
Mm-hmm.
big guy leaving, furry guy leaving?
Yep. They actually have your race and name marked down
Oh, very well.
Wow.
to keep track of who comes through.
Can I see what he wrote?
Sure. He wrote Vin, Giantkin,
Okay.
What do you wear for me?
folk.
Okay,
Just kind of give him a nod on the way out, yeah.
See what it is.
So,
I'm gonna look for a stick so I can poke the ground and make sure I don't fall in any more fucking holes.
Now, we didn't really talk about it. I'm okay with, trying to find this place, the Springs. Sounds like a good time, right? Good adventure. But did anyone else want to stop and talk to the mad one, the crazy one?
Yeah.
I mean, from the sounds of it, we might just talk to him, and he might just say some crazy shit, and we're not going to believe him anyways.
But he might know where the gems are.
Could be interesting. I'll give him that. So she says maybe, you two should move on ahead once we get there and we can poke around back,
So So
Sounds like a
Jasper
plan.
Springs. Do you think there's hot springs there?
Well, we'll find out when we get there.
That sounds really nice.
What's good about hot springs as opposed to
Hot.
cold?
Have you never heard of them before?
Well, I've been in the springs. I don't know that hot is better than any cold.
It's very relaxing. Vindebrand.
Feels very good.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll find some. So, have you guys ever heard of a digirecorder?
No, can't say I have.
Check this out. And I'm just gonna pull over my. What would it be? Probably 5.5, 6 foot recorder, basically. And I'll just start playing along. I'm in a little tune.
Whoa.
Not like the did. Not, it's not gonna sound like the didgeridoo. Well, maybe
Oh.
at least the deeper tones, but not that. Not that. I'm working on that one. So that's at least once we start kind of getting going for the day, I'll just kind of occupy my time playing some tunes.
So, as you guys travel across the road to north of Rosewick, for the most part, for two of you at least, this is nothing new. Traveling in the wilderness, not really the wilderness, but for the most part, it's nice and calm. Not loud, not the hustle and bustle of the town, even though it's kind of a smaller one. Still a lot louder than what you're used to. Just nice, calm, and quiet. Only real thing that you hear is the wind itself.
Calming.
You guys eventually continue traveling, and I'm going to need Sean and Jackie to roll me a perception check again.
Oh, the greatest. Man, I'm rolling shit tonight.
Yeah.
Get these all out of the way before we find a dragon
Wow.
or something
Hey,
stupid.
hey, Jackie, you get an advantage because of the stick.
Whoo, sweet.
Nice.
Is there another
nice.
hole?
Fuck! God damn it!
It's the same hole.
It's the
You
same
can
hole.
you can roll. Oh, 9.
Nuh-uh.
It is. Because
Oh my God.
they have it in my notes. They covered it back up.
Yeah.
They covered it back up.
Would you warn us?
Riz. Should we tell him?
Oh, man.
Do you know that the hyena dog in the cartoons? I'm just laughing like him, just behind you.
I picture like Torin breaking through like in a cartoon where I'm just like suspended. I look at everybody just like fuck.
Oh, time to turn around and clean up again. Jesus
This
Christ.
happened to me.
Never get out of this town.
Now, considering you guys did make it pretty damp, I will give you guys. You're still following into the hole, but I'm gonna give you a dexterity saving throw to
Thank
how
you.
deep you fall into the hole again.
Thank you.
See how badly you fuck up. Because it's somewhat drier at this point, but since they covered it up, it did stay moist throughout the fucking day.
Carvalia. I should have left money at the shrine.
I did leave money at the shrine. It didn't do any good.
You only left
Oh
a
my
couple of copper.
God! What the fuck?
This is amazing.
I quit.
You got the same people with it! Twice!
And I don't know if we should be traveling with them. They
Yeah.
seem to be a liability.
Large liability at that.
Oh.
Are you
Okay, then.
okay down there?
So, as you guys remember now, you're in a very familiar spot. You can't exactly figure out why it's so familiar. And then you feel the ground give out from underneath the two of you once again as you plummet into the pit and sink in. Now, Torn, luckily, considering how much it dried, your beard is not drenched because you tucked it in.
Yes.
You're about at waist height in it. Arioma, you're about at abdomen height.
I'll literally be saying nothing. You'll just see a fucking pissed fit look on my face as I'm just standing there, not even acknowledging it. Just... Torin.
Mm-hmm.
When we find these motherfuckers,
Dead.
they're going to fucking die.
It's on site. Just dead.
As I kind of lift my hands and kind of flick the mud off.
A little bit splashes in my mustache. And I'm like,
Right, I guess same as last time. I'll put my foot in there again and just offer a hand to help pull him out.
I'll just look up and be like, uppy.
We should maybe we should do something about this hole here so nobody else falls in.
Guess what I took?
Clean.
Considering how much is covered with mud and how badly it is, it's gonna take you about a minute to get it.
Oh, I'll fucking stay here for an hour. I don't give a fuck. This shit's coming off.
Adioma.
Yes, one hand for you, one hand for me. As I
I'll just be shaking my head.
Gonna give that one.
Okay, I'm gonna need like a wisdom save from Rez and Vin. Because all three of us were laughing our ass off, and I need to see if your characters can keep your fucking composure.
Oh, that's very fitting, though.
So as Vin's pulling you guys out, you can see he's nearly tearing up, laughing at you guys. He's like, okay, just gonna help you guys out again, fucking lift you out. Like you can see the Wolfman as you get pulled out. He has a poker face on, but he has a poker face on. It's obvious. Like he's keeping himself calm at the moment purposely.
Are you two responsible for this hole?
I pulled you out of it twice. You should have known the first time.
I'm gonna swing my warhammer at his ankle.
Shit. What?
Not like face on, just like
I
God
helped you
damn it.
out. I helped you out.
I put my hammer back.
So how did the party fall apart? Well, you see, they fell in the same hole they fell in when they first met each other.
So I guess at that, once they're out, I'm gonna use mold earth and kind of blend it in so that it solidifies a little bit.
Okay.
Vin, that was amazing.
So, did you piece together it was them or not?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Could this happen?
Maybe I shouldn't have caught that.
Maybe you're just still like stunned that you fell into it again.
Yeah.
You're focused
we
on getting like
probably-
all of the
yeah,
mud out from under your
I
fingernails.
shouldn't have heard that because that would
Like,
be.
I feel like your brain's just all static at the moment. Like, there's
I
no
don't want
like
to go to
actual
PvP
thoughts
on
going
episode
through.
2, so.
Honestly, I feel like Vin's gonna win just with that club of his.
Right? He's just gonna sweep. Just
It's like two-handed. He has pretty much a long sword that's considered quarterstaff.
he make croquet.
But yeah. Okay then,
That was-
so you guys get out of the hole and you finally clean yourselves up. Luckily, I'm assuming you guys continue, correct?
Carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Carefully. About 5 minutes later, you can see what looks to be a fork in a road with a post on it.
I can just imagine, like, Torin, like, using the stick and poking around and me looking at her like, you're just so stupid. Now I'm
You're
like,
so
I went and
stupid.
found a stick and I'm like...
Oh man, only if you guys made more holes. You should have PM'd me and said you made more holes.
We really should have.
We thought about it. Yeah.
I'm just surprised no one else
What are
found
the
that
odds of
road.
us falling into a hole again? That's so stupid.
Nobody
No.
travels to the north. Like nobody travels to the north.
That's awesome.
Like the only time people travel to the north is Randolph and who's the other farmer that lives in the north? Hold on.
Jon Snow?
We don't need to go into that right now, but there's another farmer that lives out here. But yeah, they're the only two around here, and they are the only ones that would travel back to town, and only for supplies, like a new hoe or something like that.
My face hurts.
My piece hurts.
Fantastic.
I don't know if I could give it a smile, but you can see a fork in the road, and you can see what pretty much says farm, and underneath it Randolph's.
Oh, well, that's easy.
That's convenient.
It is convenient. There is also a similar post to your farm as well. Back at home, Arioma.
Oh.
Pretty much just to signify whose property you're about to walk on, and the potential of your death in you doing so. Which I would assume if somebody walked onto your property, it'd be high,
Hey.
as they get smited.
Mama
So-
Bear don't fuck around.
Sacred flame!
Decided to come onto my lawn. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this.
Cocks a shotgun, even though we're not even at that period of time.
Calls it lightning upon them.
It is my
Yes.
stick.
That's what it sounds like when she readies the spell. Just.
But yes, you guys. I'm assuming you guys make it towards the farm, or are you guys gonna continue traveling at this point?
Towards the farm, I think.
Well, if is this the point? Maybe we should. The two of us should hang back.
No, I think maybe stay out of sight when we get there.
And creep up on him and scare the hell out of him.
Yeah. Is it?
Like stand by
Is
the
it
mailbox.
like a sound like a fork where there's still a lot of road to go before we get to any farm or anything like that?
What was that?
You almost made it sound like the sign was the welcome to his farm, or do you mean that there's a road still ahead
There's
to get
there's
to
still
the
a
farm?
bit of ways away from us.
Okay,
You're
okay,
about
okay.
like, you would assume at this point, considering how long it would take from what's her face, Mari's house. It would take. It's about like 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, once it seems appropriate, I guess we can hang back once we start getting near.
You good, Sean?
I almost just drowned.
Did you?
Do you want to go on a break?
Oh, okay.
You good?
Actually, now is a good time.
You guys want to go on a break then?
Yep.
Sure.
We'll go on to our first break.
I coughed right when I was drinking water.
Oh, okay.
It like went down to the lung. Oh.
I was wondering what the hell you were doing. Like it seems the top of your head.
Sean, you think you can get better at your swallowing skill at this point?
Not gonna. Nope. Not a.
Mhm.
Not a.
On that
And we'll be
bombshell,
back.
we're gonna break.
off to Randolph's farm, yeah? Oh, wait, we gotta get into... Are we even in?
Yeah, we're back.
Oh, good, good.
Welcome back, everybody.
We've been back for like 5 minutes. No, I was kidding.
She's talking about LASIK.
Jackie's all picking her nose or something. No, I was kidding.
But yes, we're back, and you guys are on the road on your way to Randolph's. What are you doing?
Turning the sign so that it points the opposite direction.
Oh god.
That's amazing.
Are you just a menace to society?
A
Also,
little bit right now.
Also, you can't really turn the sign.
It's not like on one
Upside
nail.
down.
You just
It's
flip
not
it
on
upside.
one nail. No, the post is actually properly made, and it's a solid piece.
Dang. I'll leave it be.
Not the cartoon one. Got it.
He takes the whole sign and flips it.
That's impressive, considering usually things like that are like about
2 feet deep at least.
at least like 2 feet. Usually, you want it around like 3 to 4.
Mhm.
Nice
Yeah.
deep one.
Those don't just pull out.
Well,
That's what
we
you-
do have our friendly neighborhood giant.
Yeah, that's a new
Fair
quarterstaff for you. And it has an axe head. Wonderful. I can chop people with this one.
I quite like Megatha the way she works now.
What
So,
are you guys doing? Besides trying to be a menace.
yeah, I suppose once we see the sign, I'll stop playing the music.
Are
So-
we like right near it, or is that just the fork in the road?
It's a fork in the road and the sign. The farm, it's going to take about like 10 to 15 minutes for you guys to walk there.
Yeah.
From the fork in the road, but just from what you know and how long it usually takes from the road to the farms, it's about around that long.
Okay.
You guys can see it a ways away, but it's still a decent distance.
So this was in the direction towards where I live.
No, so you live to the south. You guys are going to the north.
I thought you said the fork in the road said one way was.
No, he said you have one like it on the way to your
You
house.
have-
Oh,
like
I thought you were saying that one was my. Okay, I was confused.
No, like
Okay.
you would know this because each one of the farms has something like that to represent who it belongs to. Yours also has one as well.
Got it.
I want to get technical. It's the scenic route to your place. You just have to go a very long ways.
All the way around town. Right, well, this way we go. Yeah?
Toodle pip.
Alright,
Is Ari still stunned than the events that happened a second ago?
No, I've calmed down. She's good.
Not psycho. Got it.
might have to keep a side eye on them. They seemed a little bit angry.
Men.
Twice. Okay.
I'm still poking with a stick.
Do Torin's eyes like glow brighter when she's pissed off?
Sadly, no.
Oh, too bad.
They stay at the same, voltage.
Voltage.
It's the word I just said. Don't worry about it. If you go into a dead magic zone, you're just gonna run out of energy. Zap.
Would their eyes turn off?
No, I'm joking. Shadow got
So intrigued.
Scrolling through a spell list. Let's see.
I mean, like if their eyes are actually magical, their eyes would stop glowing, maybe stop working. Or they're bioluminescence, which means their eyes actually have bioluminescence in them. Which means they would glow even if you took them out of their head.
I'm not gonna lie, that'd be pretty sick.
I would say their eyes would glow if they're out of their head still. I would assume it's a bioluminescent, honestly. It just matches the color.
Well, let's not find out with this one.
If you ever lose your eye, can I put it in a jar?
I'm gonna need that eye.
Start taking notes.
So,
Makes it
took you ladies quite a while to meet up with us. I thought we were late risers, are you?
I had to go to Arioma's house.
All of this doesn't just happen instantly.
Well, you do look right beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Don't stop.
Yeah. Words of affirmation is one of my love languages.
Well, I'm curious if we're gonna spend days traveling together. You know, once the sun comes up, usually it's time to get moving. We can talk about it later. So, how long does this take? Out of curiosity, only because
As long as it needs to.
Couldn't you make a spell for that?
There's an app for that in the App Store.
Prestidigitation.
in character too. Fantastic.
No, it's called an unseen servant, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Have an invisible servant doing your makeup.
Or at least brushing your hair while you're doing your makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or doing multiple things, you know?
something to think about.
One's brushing your hair, one's doing your nails, you know.
One's bringing you food.
This one's bringing food, yeah.
Such a Ren thing to do.
It is such a great thing to do. Rinse.
Are you going to teleport to avoid water?
Yeah.
You're right, if it was green, he wouldn't have fallen in the hole.
Yeah, he would have blown a
Reaction.
9th level spell to stay clean.
Love you, Red.
He probably would have thought to fill it out for the first time he fell in.
Oh yeah, definitely. He would have dealt with the problem. Okay then. So you guys make your way to the small farm Blech.
The small farm of small farm.
Yes. I was gonna say something and I was like, that makes no sense. It's just a small farm. But yes, you guys make it to Randolph's farm.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Best execution ever.
Love it.
Nice.
So yeah, about this time we could sit back, or there's some trees or something we can find a way up.
There's not too many trees that can hold you, I'm gonna be honest.
I'll do my best. Not to climb, but I mean hide behind, kind of,
Okay,
you know, stay out of sight.
I'm sorry, but I was imagining you trying to climb like an apple tree, and I was like, oh.
Just shimmy right in the middle of it. Yeah.
Just bent over.
Yeah.
You
Something's
guys
wrong
hear,
with that
like,
apple tree.
A loud, audible snap that like pretty much travels like.
I'm okay.
Sorry about your tree.
So the plan is they're staying back while the two of us go forward.
Yep.
Don't want to scare him.
All right.
Yes.
Should we have some kind of signal or something if we need your assistance?
Yell really loudly.
Good idea.
I can. Let's see. What is the range on this guy?
I mean, help, I'm being attacked. Would probably do.
I could shoot a beam of crackling energy up into the air. We'll see. It'll be pink streaks if you guys see that come running.
Okay. Do you plan on getting in a fight with the little one?
No, just never know. If he is
Yeah.
as mad as they say, it's always good to have a. You better come running though.
Seems right to be prepared, yeah.
If it's a halfling, is this house a halfling house?
It is a halfling house.
Oh,
Finn,
joy.
If they
Yep.
attack, jump on the house.
Done. Cannonball.
We'll take care of whatever's in there real fast.
Vinderball!
I was gonna say, can I? While they're out, I'll take a look out for a couple of boulders.
It's my boulder ball.
Yeah, right.
Poor fucking halfling. He's just a regular ass dude, and fucking there's this giant ready to fucking stomp
This
in his
is- it's
halfling.
just
Making a
in
plan
case,
to
just
decimate
in
his house
case.
and end his family line.
Spaz, need I remind you who our GM is?
Yes.
Also,
He's actually a 9th level lich.
Constant threat of death. I'm going to be prepared.
When was the last time I've killed one of you?
that's why.
It's this
It hasn't
episode
happened
2,
in-
my
It's
dude.
episode 2.
I'm just saying from your experience. I haven't killed any of your guys'
Last game
characters
we
yet.
GM'd, you killed Sean. Right?
Pretty
That we
gruesomely
were all
too.
in,
Yeah.
except Jackie. Right?
The hip. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
hippo
yeah.
stabbed
Oh
him
yeah,
through the
that one.
chest.
Yeah,
Did
I did ask for it though.
Yes, you totally did.
Yeah, big time.
you deserved it?
Usually.
I don't
Are
regret it.
we? I think we're heading up the walk about this time.
Thanks, Jackie. Yes.
Keep us on
Anybody
track.
watching
Somebody's
this is
gotta
like,
do
what
it."
the fuck? I've been here 40 minutes. Yes, we move forward.
Yes, we move forward.
Woke up and
Hello.
walked 2 miles.
I get how we're stuck in the cave for 5 episodes now.
Let's play this board game.
I like board games.
The royal game of game.
Sorry for calling you out right there, but
Okay then.
Hello.
Sorry.
So you guys knock on the door.
Yeah.
Oh, give me 1 minute. I'll be right there. Don't worry. About it. You hear somebody messing around with a few things.
Sean.
Sean,
Arioma's having like.
we just got off a break. Sean, come on, we got
No,
this.
we're good.
Let's
We're
do
good.
it.
We
do
got
it.
this.
Okay then.
Hello.
As you see the door opens up. Well, hello there. Nice to meet you. As you see this individual.
What's he look like?
Randolph.
I'll bring it over so they can see.
Does not look as crazy as I thought he would.
He doesn't
Hello,
look very
dear.
mad. Well, hello.
Hey,
Are
Spring,
you-
Me?
We're looking for Randolph.
Oh, that would be me. What brings you to the porch, miss?
Well, we are looking for Jasper Springs.
We?
I'm Torun. This is.
What do you mean, just speak? You don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean?
Torin,
We heard the story of that you had found a cave full of gems near Jasper Springs. right?
Oh, the cave with the dragon inside of it. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's cave it's down the road a little bit of ways. It's a little bit of a journey, but you know, it's crazy.
Torin, would you mind translating?
For an understand halfling.
I don't think so.
Because this isn't halfling, but he has the,
Halfling-ish common.
yeah, it's like halfling-ish common. Like, you
Yeah,
can understand some of the words, but it's just blended together.
Yeah, she speaks Dwarven in common. That's it.
Okay.
So she's like
Good
Jackie,
luck.
is struggling.
Good luck. Do you can't comprehend languages?
I'll kind of point to the gems that are on my outfit, and we're looking for any of these.
I've never seen any of those before.
Is there any that look like it? Maybe different colors?
Oh, yes, found many. You want to see them? Look at them. Come in.
Oh, you have some.
Yeah, come in.
Well,
Oh, you got these from the cave.
As he's asking you guys to come in.
Yeah.
As he's just coming inside the house, and you guys have to actually duck. Now you know what it's like for Vin to come inside of a household. Well, actually, Torin doesn't have to duck still.
well, my name is Arioma.
Hello there. I'm Randolph.
Well, we heard about you from some people in Rosewick. How often do you make it to town?
Oh, not very often. I'm very self-sufficient.
Are you aware of your reputation there, by chance?
No! I don't really know what to tell very much.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
I'm good. I'm doing the girl look at Arioma like, just wide eyes.
Yes.
Come
we,
on. Shit.
yes.
shit.
We
As he-
actually have some sugar puffs. Have you ever had one? As I pull out the little bag of them.
No, I haven't.
I'll pull out the
Here,
meat one.
I'll put a regular sugar puff one out.
Okay then. Let me roll something real fast. Okay then. He doesn't spaz out.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I like that the term is spaz out.
I know.
What? Proper use of the word. Unjudged.
So,
So
you're
we-
interested in cave found under the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, waterfall. Yes. I'm like catching keywords of what he's saying.
Well, it's a bit of ways away, it's about that way, and it's a little bit further, but it's interesting, I'm traveling around and I found this place underneath the waterfall, and it was very oddish.
How did you find it?
Oh, I was just swimming around, and I just fell into it.
You fell into a waterfall.
Yes.
Torin, I think it's starting to make sense. Well, did you get hurt at all?
Well, but it get better. You fell in water, you don't really get hurt too badly.
Well, we heard that you were the expert in this area, and I would assume an expert like yourself maybe had found some. I was hoping we could see what they look like.
Oh, you want to see the gyms? Oh, yes. As he goes over to his counter and
As he
pulls-
goes over to his...
As he goes over to his counter and pulls open a drawer and takes something out of it.
I found what it is, but the dragon was there, and he was angry and mad. I'm just worried about it, so I got to leave, and I just gotta get away from it.
Do you remember what color it was?
It was green, I tell you.
As he actually puts a gem onto the table, as you'll notice, it is a greenish gem about yay big. So for him, it's about yay big.
Sure.
For you, about Ariana, it's about yay big. It is a greenish emerald color. But one of the interesting things about it is already cut into a nice diamond shape.
Oh. My hand will reach over and grab Torin.
Yeah.
You see
Squeezing
it, Torin?
hands. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab very tightly.
We found a few of them there, but they didn't get so many of them. I just only got to win. I didn't get the hell out of there. It's horrible.
Did he have a name?
No, I don't know if it is a name. It's a dragon.
Hmm.
Which stays around to speaking of the dragon.
What did he
Not
say?
me.
He said there was a dragon,
Oh.
and it was very angry that he took the gem.
Yes, you might have to translate. I'm having a hard time understanding him. Does this dragon have a claim on the mine? Or the area?
I don't know. We just left.
But at this point, you'll notice that he's starting to tap his fingers and foot on the ground. He's actually looking behind you guys.
I look behind me.
There's nothing there.
Okay.
Were you planning on going back to this place?
No, there's a dragon there.
How long ago was
I
it?
look like a fool to you?
So you wouldn't mind if anyone else happened to go there? You haven't made a claim to the area, I assume?
No. If you want to go there, you're a fool, but okay. There's a dragon there.
What did it look like?
It was green.
Green like the... That's that gem.
No, deeper green.
How long ago was this that you were there?
Almost a month ago.
And there's more of these stones in there.
Yes.
Did this dragon... Did it speak to you at all?
No. I told the dragon to get the hell out of there. What are you not understanding about this conversation?
I guess...
No, that was the right thing to do.
Also, can you please ask your friend to stop messing with my things?
Huh?
What?
Can you please ask your friend to stop messing with my things?
But we don't. It's just us two. We're not messing.
No,
with
your friends
things.
with there messing with my things. It's messing with my pottery.
With your pottery.
Bordering it. And he points behind you guys.
What do we see? We turn
Nothing.
around. Oh, dear.
Oh dear.
I'm just gonna play along. I'm just gonna go. Get out of here. Stop messing with this stuff.
Yeah, get out of here, you damn fool. Stop messing with my things.
Torin,
rude.
there's nothing there.
I know that. He doesn't know that. I'm not trying to get him riled up.
But you shouldn't encourage him.
I don't think it's. I don't think he's.
He
having
can
it.
obviously hear what we're saying.
Don't worry. Like you guys are the equivalent of speaking like him to him.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay. Okay. Perfect.
He's only getting key words out of
Yeah.
the conversation.
I don't think this is his choice to see these things.
How long has it been since you've seen
I see a
anybody
dragon.
else?
There's a scary dragon.
Oh dear. Yeah, I'm at a. I don't know what to do here.
I'm gonna leave.
I feel like
do
there's
you-
more information we get from.
Do you have any? You said you fell into the waterfall
Yeesh.
from where?
Well, I fell into the cave from the waterfall.
Oh.
Are you not listening to me? I'm giving you all the information here.
I'm
Yep,
sorry.
no,
Yeah,
please.
we're just.
My bad.
I haven't spoken with a halfling in quite some time. It's just a little difficult to understand, but so forgive us for being so ignorant. Can you, if we were interested in seeing this place, obviously we want to avoid this dragon. How is it pretty easy to find the entrance?
Just go down the road and follow the stream that connects to the river.
Is there a way of getting in there without getting wet?
We don't know. Why just follow the road? Do you not understand how a stream works? Are you stupid?
Oh, Spaz. You get one. You get one.
I like how the accent slips right there.
Ariama says in a man voice, "You get one."
You damn fool, and you're not getting any more.
So we follow the stream, and it connects to the river, and that leads to the waterfall.
You follow the road and then you find your stream and you go down the stream and you find the water.
I'll put another sugar puff on the table. Is there anything else that you can tell us about this?
I don't really know. You're gonna really clarify what you're wanting from me. You know, you don't know what you want.
All right, let me
I don't
level
even
with
know.
you, Randolph. You seem like an intelligent man. We are wanting to try to get some of these stones ourselves, and that is why we have made this long journey. And the reputation that we spoke of that you had was that you were the subject matter expert for this, and we figured we could come here and perhaps learn a couple things to help us, and maybe there's something we could do in return for you. So put another sugar puff on the table.
I'll put another.
He's
meat
not.
one.
He's not been eating them.
Oh. I'm just gonna take my meat ones back then. Fuck
I'll
that.
take them if he's wasting them.
Yeah.
Heaven threw you across the river. That's a good one.
So I can't think of anything else to ask. We should leave you if you're Arioma. You think we should leave him to his day?
If you insist.
But I just can't think of anything else to say.
Well, Randolph, thank you for the wonderful insight. We will be careful of the dragon. Thank you for the heads up. As I look at Torrent, I kind of roll my eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, then enjoy yourself out. Good luck then. You know,
Well.
kids.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Just walk out, shut the door.
Okay then.
You bring your friend
walk
with you?
out.
Alright.
Did you two do what you said you were gonna do?
Ben, yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
okay, yeah.
You got
Did you
those
dig
rolls.
another
Okay.
fucking hole?
I swear to God.
Okay then. So as you two walk out as fast as you can from this household, and you take it 2 steps as you see where are you two at currently?
I am nowhere to be seen.
You two are nowhere to be seen. As you guys walk out of the house.
This campaign is gonna make me go gray early.
Not expecting there to be another one. You guys walk out and plummet to another hole.
No fucking
No perception check.
God damn
No
it.
perception check.
No perception check because it's the same way they just walked in, so they wouldn't be expecting it.
I am nowhere to be seen.
For the record, this one is not filled with mud.
Oh, it's not filled with mud. Okay, then you fall.
We didn't have time for that. That'd be like a second level spell or a first level spell.
It would have been 1 first level spell.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Our lucky day. Do we? Oh my god.
Oh, but if we didn't fill it with mud, maybe there's a note saying the backwater gnomes strike again.
The
backwater gnome strike again.
There's a note in there that says
Yep.
that.
Yep.
But Torin already knows Vin did it the last time.
Okay.
Assumed
Yeah, I
it
said
did.
I
My
didn't
holes
hear
have mud in them.
Hmm
His holes do have mud.
it. Wait, what did it say though? Who?
The backwater gnomes strike again. Smiley face.
It's like
Smiley
crinkle,
face.
crinkle the paper, glaring at Torin. We found him. The backwater gnomes.
I don't think it was the gnomes.
They left a note, Torin.
What kind of a hoodlum leaves a note?
They're obviously not very intelligent.
They were smart enough to wait until we were inside to dig a hole on the path we had just walked.
We're gonna find them, Torin.
I think I know who it is.
You know the backwater gnomes?
Whew. Say it with me. The gnomes are alive.
The gnomes
They're
are
alive.
A lie.
Alive.
A lie.
A liability?
And she's gonna roar out at that moment and just, Vin!
She'll scream out of the hole. We'll
I'm looking for
find you,
pink."
backwater gnomes!
Oh, jeez.
Man, hopefully they never see Rez's handwriting.
I can't write. What are you talking about? I'm just a
point.
savage.
I'm just a savage that can cast intellectual magic. Just don't look at my spell
And a
book.
spell book. Yeah.
It's just. Well.
I'll pop my Eldritch Blast off in the air.
It's the pink thing you were talking about?
Yeah.
Oh no. All right, we're gonna start running in, I guess. Well, wait. After we heard Torin scream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I do the cannonball thing?
The backwater gnomes!
God.
Right.
God.
He screamed, and I heard the sparkles. Right.
Yeah, we're in trouble. Vinterbrand.
Give me. Give me a reason
Do
not
not kill
to.
this guy.
Give me a
Do
reason not
kill-
to.
Vin, help me! I'm in a hole.
Oh, she hit the. Okay.
Please tell me you don't tackle into the hobbit hole.
No. After that, I would understand that
Stop killing Shadow, please.
she's. Oh, coming right there. What? Again?
And as you
I'm gonna dig as he sticks his hand in. I'm gonna dig my nails into his fucking arm. Vin.
You should really watch out for these things. I thought you had a stick.
and I'll
Murder
uncrumple the
you in
paper.
your sleep.
The backwater gnomes, Vinterbrand.
God.
We figured out who's behind it, but more importantly, we figured out how to get into the waterfall.
Good. Torin, you should clean the nails. They're a little longer today.
I kind of rake him down his arm.
Oh, okay. Out you go.
So, Randolph, I think, is mad, as they say.
Wow, who would have thunk?
Yeah.
I think his nickname was very, it was aptly named.
So there's no mine then?
There's a mine.
He said there was a green dragon, but he also said that there was some other people in the room, and there wasn't.
We're walking at this point, like back
Sure.
towards the fork. Okay.
Are you absolutely certain
No.
there was not anyone else in the room?
I mean, it could have been like a ghost, maybe.
Like gnomes, maybe.
Invisibility.
Maybe it was the
Gnome.
backwater gnomes.
He was
What if they're
trying,
trying to
warn
beat us there?
Hmm?
What if the gnomes try to beat us there?
And for a minute, Torin's like, "Oh shit!" And then she's like, "Fuck, the gnomes don't exist."
Well, then we should hurry. Say that this dragon is real. What should we do about that?
Not go.
The cow.
What? You don't have the cow anymore.
I know. I just tell them.
We'll need a cow.
A cow.
Sacrifice, you mean, yeah?
A sacrifice.
It's 3.
I'm on fire tonight, man.
Jeez.
Uh,
Could we find a deer on our way?
Well, supposing we did, I don't know that we could just walk up and grab it.
That's true.
No, with you. You just walk up and have a conversation.
I mean, if I could try, I
I could try to freeze
don't.
it.
In my prayers, I kind of switched out the ability to talk to the animal folk like we did the other day.
You clearly don't want to talk to something that you're gonna send to its death.
Yep, that's the rules.
It's only happened twice.
What?
I think we should
Talking
still.
to something we ate.
go
Rez, you didn't eat the
investigate
bunny,
those.
did you? Cotton Ball, you didn't eat.
No.
Rez?
No.
Wait, what was this about?
Hop
I
along.
ate cotton ball.
Hop
Hop along.
hop along. Yeah.
I was
Cotton
like-
ball was the.
I
First
really
one
hope
is the
that
shroud.
would not be an okay fight on your side if you tried to eat cotton bombs.
No.
No.
Hop along.
No, it's the
Hop
hop
along,
along.
hop
Yeah,
along.
yeah.
Yep, I ate hopalong and didn't tell him. And now I'm lying that I didn't eat hopalong.
Lying.
Renzo,
How can you
I
tell? us
thought we
what-
were on the same page.
We're not in a book.
Right.
Fish are
formalities,
friends,
formalities.
not
Alright.
food.
Well,
That
Sean,
goes against Kandorian Rule 17.
yes,
Sean,
yes.
that wasn't a fish, though.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Well,
Rabbits
we
are
might
friends.
see some fish later at the springs.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
he's,
you'll find another rabbit. There's tons of them.
he said to follow
Well-
the stream that connects to the river.
How far out is that,
Well,
the stream?
He didn't. It was difficult to understand.
Did we see a stream on our way up here at all? Other than
No.
what?
You guys still know that it's a 2 days journey from Rose
Okay,
to get
okay.
there, so you don't assume that you would.
Out of character,
Oh, it's
you
2?
told your mom it's only 1 day.
I thought it was one.
Yeah, it's 2 days, and you told your mom 1 day.
Sorry, Mom.
Oh God, she's coming
he's gonna
to get
send the
us.
fucking city
Oh,
on
no!
us.
The cavalry is coming.
Perhaps we should hurry, guys.
Perhaps we should go back home again.
Oh no!
I could swear it was
Yeah,
one
we got
day.
3 days till they come.
Yep. So we'll be barely heading back. About
Because
the
I
time they
could clarify
start
when I
moving
asked.
RVs.
Because
It's 2 days there, and hopefully you don't spend more than a day there looking through things.
I even double checked and asked if it was a day, and you said that I wasn't.
You didn't double check. You just
Huh,
said
okay.
it's a day there, and I was like, yes, he's fucked
Oh,
up.
okay. Well, my bad.
Oh no!
Mama
Mama Bear's
Malekian
coming.
is yeah. All right.
I'm sorry, but things like that I don't correct players on.
Sure.
Makes it funnier.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, that's what does Dylan say? That's a tomorrow Kurt's problem.
That's,
Yep.
that's a later Kurt's problem.
All right. Well, I guess. Does the rumors of this dragon make anybody not want to do this?
Wouldn't be the first time I looked for a dragon.
Oh, have you seen them before?
Oh no, never. But I've looked.
Out of focus. What do all of you know about dragons?
They will kill you.
Yeah, they're not to be trifled with.
Can I do like a history check or something?
You don't need to make a history check. Because I've gone over with you before what you know because you work for Malik. Do you have that in your notes, or do you want me to re-go over that again?
Where was that?
It also might help for audience to go over it as well.
Yeah, just a quick thing if Sean can go over it, or else I'll go over it.
Where is it?
I thought you were writing it down in your own notes when I was going over it.
Oh, no.
Okay then. So, from what you know, Ariama, is pretty much around 400 to 300 years ago was around the end of the Great War.
The Giant Dragon War. Okay.
Giant Dragon War that pretty much caused humanity to pretty much dissolve and pretty much fall apart. Which, you'll know this considering you're a historian, but you would know actually every month of the year is actually named after one of the dragon gods that used to rule beforehand, and only one of them still exists.
But they haven't been seen for a long time, right?
So how it happened is near the end of the war, giants completely vanished off the face of the earth. They disappeared completely. The only giants that are known today are the giant kin.
Okay.
When it came to dragons, they still kept rule afterwards because they kind of won the war.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, though, they slightly grew out of power as, other gods started to take place and everything like that.
Mm.
And then slowly began to be hunted as trophies and such,
Mm.
until being few in number as they are today. And there's only 2 known dragons at the moment, and that is Domus, the god of winter, and Valashar, which is the goddess of the sea. Those are the only 2 dragon gods that still exist, and the only dragons you guys know of that ever had a physical form and had children. Your question, Shadow?
You early at the very beginning said humanity fell out of order. Is that humanity as in humans or humanities as in living creatures?
Humanity as humans, because before pretty much the Dragon War, human race had multiple kingdoms spread out of Candoria. Afterwards, as they fell from power in a sense throughout the Dragon's War, as they tried to face off against dragons and giants, and they kind of fell in between, some of them working for the dragons, some of them working for the giants, which slowly tore them apart.
Okay.
And then afterwards, pretty much while things were rebuilding, and some gods were forgotten because of the death of certain dragons and such, pretty much what continued on is other people rose to godhood eventually, where other gods appeared.
Okay, and Valashar was in the deities thing. I didn't catch that it was a dragon. Okay.
Valashar and Domus are both dragons.
So Valashar is the blue.
Valashar is a blue dragon, which I should note this now. The dragons in this are far different from 5th edition dragons.
Sure. Good.
It sounds like they were always considered gods, then?
No. Certain dragons ascend to godhood through other means. Just from your guys' basic knowledge of how godhood works, as once you eventually reach a certain point of power and a certain amount of believers, you could ascend to godhood, as long as you have another deity vouching for you.
It's like a social club.
It pretty much is, yeah.
So what color of dragon was Domus then?
Domus, it's very back and forth. Some people said he was a black dragon, some people said he was a white one, and few things are back and forth that he was actually a transparent dragon.
Hmm.
It's very back and forth. There's a lot of lore behind it, but pretty much Domus is the most feared out of them, as he is pretty much the symbol of death and also the symbol of winter, which causes most death
Right.
in this time. So people worship him more in the point of he does not come upon them.
Well, Randolph was saying that this dragon was supposed to be green, so he may not have actually seen anything because he's mad, but if he did, it might not even be a dragon.
Well,
But looks like a dragon. But isn't one.
Drakes.
last is magic all around. Could be anything.
Well, I still think we should investigate at least.
Oh, I'm
I
going.
agree.
Maybe we could just keep careful track of where we go, so that way we can get out easy and quickly. If there is a problem.
Yeah.
Read.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're on a time crunch now because Mama Malekian. So
Do you know that?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
maybe not.
Wisdom save?
Well, you
Here's
guys-
the question: is your want for adventure going to blind you?
Yeah.
Okay then.
No doubt.
Yeah, I ain't going back. Fuck that. We're already here.
We're out on an adventure. I don't even acknowledge that this happened.
I hope.
God, I
I
couldn't have
hope-
said that. Fuck. All right, yeah, we better go.
All right. We head out down the road.
Could also be a wyvern
Wyvern.
or a worm.
Or he could just have hallucinated the whole thing, except for the gems.
Really buff,
Well, I have a question.
Dragonborns do not exist.
really buff lizard man.
Would you rather there be a dragon in the cave of gems, or
Yes.
no cave and no dragon?
Dragon.
Well, he did show us a gemstone that was green.
That's true.
And you just are sure that he got it from the cave, or he just had it on him?
Do you see his house? I don't think he'd be able to buy it.
Seems like a quaint place.
What if the dragon was made of gems? And that's why it was green.
He said it got angry.
He also sees things.
That's true. Can't argue that.
We're
Also, wouldn't
walking
run
and
away from-
talking, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
also, who wouldn't run away from a dragon if they saw it?
Also
Who,
true.
would-
That
who
guy
would
might be
question-
afraid of his own shadow, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Run away! It's a dragon! Run away! It's chasing me!
Oh, fucking minute now.
I'm gonna look around while we're talking and see if, like, make sure I don't, like, looking for signs of. Oh, I don't know. No, it's probably too close.
Yeah.
Vin, we have 2 days till we reach Jasper Springs. Do you think we should catch a deer or look?
You mean for sacrifice, or you mean for dinner? Or
Both.
for both? Okay,
Both.
okay.
If it is a dragon and Mama comes, that's not a bad thing.
But he'll take the mine.
Tell me about Mama. What's going on with this? Who
Is that in
Doug-
character or out of character?
in character? Yeah.
I think I misunderstood the amount of time. I thought it was only 1 day's journey, and
Right. It's only 2. It's not a big deal.
Oh no.
but coming back, we might run out of time. My mother
Run out of time for what?
I told her we'd be back in 3 days, and she insisted that this was going to be dangerous, but I knew that we'd be able to handle anything that we saw. But to kind of appease her worry, I told her, well, then she could just send help for us if we're not back in 3 days. She is a bit protective.
Okay. So, she'll send some help. Is it a problem? An inconvenience? Yeah.
So either we can count on the backup coming, if there is a problem, or maybe I should find a way to send word that we're actually going to be gone longer than I said.
You mean back up as in if we find a dragon, we could hold back until backup comes and then go get some scales.
What do you guys want to do about this? Because they're going to start coming after 3 days.
I mean, personally, it's not our problem.
It's just send them back if they come out. I mean,
I will be in
it's only
a
a couple of days.
lot of trouble, though.
Don't be in a lot of trouble, though, guys.
Are you
Sure.
are you asking us how to not get you grounded?
Yes, they are.
So you're
Renzo,
worried of
my mother is
disappointing your
very
mom?
powerful. You do not want to be on her bad side.
I mean, I didn't promise to bring you home
I
in 3 days.
Wait. So if your mum comes and she sees you with a giantkin and a scruffy guy,
did tell her that we had some new friends.
okay, did you describe us? Should I be worried that I'm walking around with you?
Yeah.
You have a protective mum. Maybe you should send word back then, hey?
Yeah, I told her all about you guys.
You know what? Roll your insight checks if you want to.
That is a 10. That's a very easy insight check. I'm probably gonna fail, but yeah.
All right, listen.
Listen. Listen, Lisa. Listen.
Figure out how you're gonna send word back, so you don't get your mom worried.
Have her kill us.
And have
I had a message too, and I don't anymore.
Message is only 60 feet.
Oh, that is, yeah, that is close.
You're thinking of the sending spell, which is a third
Yeah.
level spell.
DM, is there a obvious way of sending word back?
You don't have a messaging bird.
I have one way of sending it back, and I don't want to give it to you.
How far away are we?
Guys
This
are
point.
about. You've been walking and talking. I would assume you guys are about almost two hours away from town.
We could turn around.
We could turn around, and then it's another hour to get to
Ah.
his house.
If we're only 2 hours away from town, and I know that we're a couple of days away, I will offer up Wobbles as a messenger pigeon.
Okay. I could write a note explaining the situation. Wobbles could curry it back.
Granted, he might not be able to find your farm, so I'm just gonna send him to the town guards. They can find the front door.
How often does your mom visit SMP?
There is an easier
temple.
individual for him to send it to. Yeah, there
The
you go.
temple would be the best.
Perfect. I'll offer up Wobbles as a messenger pigeon, which means I won't have him for at least 4 hours.
Well, would he have to run back, or could you just...
I don't know when
Ah,
he would get the message there, so I would only unsummon him, and then I would have to resummon him. So like if he doesn't run back to us in the time, I'll just summon him again the next day.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Best to just do it in the middle, of, like at when you set up camp to do that.
all right.
Okay.
Dear mother.
God.
I have made a huge error.
It is further away than I anticipated. Don't want you to worry, of course. Blah blah blah. It will be gone longer. Insert X amount of days. Sorry. Love, Arioma.
Hi, B.
Hey, Sean,
Yes, Baz.
higher or lower?
God damn it.
Lower.
the way you've been rolling.
Oh no.
P.S.
If Wobbles dies
Feed Wobbles.
on the way there, I'm taking it out of your hide. He's very precious to me.
Sugar puff.
Take it, hand it to Wobbles. Wobbles get eaten by an owl, and we're not gonna find that out until tomorrow.
Unbelievable. I'm just munching on the meat, the leftover meat puffs I have.
Mine are gone.
Crinkle up the wrapper and work my way to the sweet ones. They're just so
So-
tasty.
Okay, notes have been marked down.
Oh,
My
crap.
apologies. Okay then.
I'm sorry, Wobbles.
I'm sorry.
You
Rob.
killed him!
I mean, he'll be back tomorrow, but you killed him!
Yeah, right.
So you guys continue your journey further northwards,
Mm-hmm.
and not too long
This
after.
won't possibly bite us in the ass, guys. We're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily enough, near the end of the day, if you decide to, it's going to take up a few of your hours, but you do eventually make it to your grove, Finn.
Oh, good, good.
It's
Well,
a
we
bit
were
off-
just
it's
there
a
the
bit
other
off-
day, but
It's
might
a
be
bit
a good
off
place to
path,
camp.
but that's if you want to decide to camp out. You're losing about 4 hours of like walking at that point, but it's a safe place that you know to camp out at.
Is this where we flip? Or you have flip other place?
we could. It'd be a good place to camp for the night.
I'm not talking about camping, I'm talking about flipping.
Yeah. I'm looking at Ariama like,
John, you asked the question earlier, too.
Flipping?
Yeah, D.A.D. I'm trying not to. Your dad? Is this where your dad's at?
Who's
dialing,
dad? What?
dialing noise.
Yeah.
Seriously, am
Are
I?
you talking
Dialogue
to?
noise.
Am I?
Am I the only one confused, or is everybody else confused?
No.
I've got nothing.
I've been reading Discord wrong for a very long time. Apparently, I thought you flipping your dad in Discord was you talking about something in game.
What?
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the reason we had to go to break.
Discord now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
my real life dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
It's come up multiple times in Discord. I thought your actual dad was somewhere buried and you needed to flip him every couple years. Yeah. No. I am in a different
I
reality.
was like, what are you talking?
Okay.
Gotcha.
It only
Okay,
just
then.
clicked. Yep.
Okay.
Fair enough. Moving on. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm glad we're all on the same page now of this confusion.
To the Grove!
That's awesome.
Fucking dying. Jesus Christ.
There was a whole backstory that, like, for weeks I've thought about.
The confusion, just like everybody just didn't know what the fuck you were talking about. It's like,
I felt stupid. I'm like, everyone's catching something. I'm not.
Who's dad? I mean,
what are you talking about? Like, I felt horrible as a DM. I was like, did I fucking miss something about this grove? I was like,
For 2 weeks,
like,
I thought that his dad
D.A.D.
needed to be.
What
Indeed.
the fuck are you talking about?
like that moment when you're the DM and you're like, what?
What did I forget?
I love how
Oh
he
my God.
spelled out because they won't know what D.A.D. means. Dad.
Okay then, that happened.
To the grove we go. Yeah.
Flip this. Dad is great.
So, guys, just Rez collapses.
See, that be the name of the episode.
D.A.D.
Okay then,
That's fantastic.
You can shadow. You can die from embarrassment. Okay then.
Done.
so. Okay then, as
Very
you
well.
guys continue on, you eventually make it to the Grove. You are obviously cutting out 4 hours of travel within your day if you guys set up camp, though it is a comfortable and, as far as those of you that know this place, a safe place to set up camp. So, do you want to set up camp at the D.A.D. Grove or continue on?
That will be its name from now on.
If you
D.A.D.
guys are watching this, please jump in our
Oh my
Discord
God.
in the RoU and just say
D.A.D.
D-A-D.
Make sure you put periods in between it.
Oh
Just
my
make
God.
sure. If you made it this far out of this whole
dying.
fucking chaos, congratulations. If you're as confused as we are, good.
I'm crying.
We're on
I'm
I'm
board.
gonna watch this again immediately after we're done. Oh my God, as soon as it's up.
I need to rewatch it just for everybody's facial reactions. And
I know, really. Wait, well, see, because earlier we were talking about Arioma's dad, and I was like,
Mhm.
you're just talking about her dad or the. Okay.
There was a whole
Yeah, the
other
grove.
plot
The
line
grove,
in
yeah.
my head where your dad was like buried in the grove and you had to go flip him every couple of years. And I just
He's the fertilizer for the new
You just
tree.
didn't question it at all. Just
No.
okay.
Okay then. So you guys set up camp for the night.
Do we see Wobble's return?
No, you do not. Though you do need to remember, he had to travel 2 hours back, and
And
then you
catch
guys
up with us.
continue
It
traveling
was getting
on.
late, yeah.
So he would arrive later in the night.
And he had to get past those pesky gods, too.
I don't know. He got past them with the fucking flint.
With the
last
match,
time.
with the tinderbox.
he's more capable than us.
This
Yeah.
is not
They-
his first adventure.
Hey, hopefully,
Familiars can't, attack things, but setting stuff on fire totally acceptable. Just burns down an entire
He
town.
didn't attack anyone.
He didn't. It's not
hopefully he
an-
didn't fall in any holes either.
The backwater gnomes.
It just falls into the
Yeah.
just falls into the hole and he gets like stuck.
Vin, we're Team Rocket.
Team Rocket it is.
But you haven't blasted off yet.
Yet.
Okay then.
So-
I'll let you guys continue. So what are you guys doing at this point? You guys are starting to set up camp. What do you do?
I'll lay out my tent. Do I have a tent or just a bedroll?
You didn't get a tent from what I remember. I don't have it marked down in my notes, so hold on.
Yeah, I just have a
I
bedroll.
have a
then.
tent.
Oh, po.
Oh yeah, because I remember last time when the orcs came up, we were just on the ground.
Yeah, and that was separate. No, you don't have a tent.
Maybe that is something we should add to the list.
Right?
Vale did say just ask and you can get it. The cost would have been obviously from your findings at the cave, obviously. But yeah.
I'll just kind of like set my bedroll down, roll it out, and then start working on making a fire.
I'll start hunting for meat for tonight's dinner.
Can I get survival checks from you two? And can I get a performance check from Sean?
17.
Hey, a not shit
Oh.
roll. Look at that.
All right.
Congratulations on the thing that didn't really
Oh,
matter.
of course. Couldn't be like, oh, here's a diamond.
So then, as you two go out hunting, and Vin, you obviously do your scavenging thing as well. Torin, you're actually staying at the camp, setting up the fire and everything like this. And as you all return and start actually looking around the camp, you'll notice Arioma having a hammock set up on the two trees,
Oh, yeah.
comfortably sitting up with like the tea kettle on the fire, starting to get it ready, and just in comfortable clothes.
Not important roll. That's an important roll. What are you talking about? Hammock? Fuck yeah, man.
Not an essential role. It's just a character role.
Love it. Love it.
Just swinging back and forth.
I'll head over to Torin's bed set. Use the mold earth to try and make it as comfy as possible. I'll do the same to set up my own, and then again head back over to the last batch of saplings that we're growing and sit down and get into a meditation state. Sit there for a bit.
As he does that, as he walks away from my bedroll, I'm going to kind of push my foot on the bedroll and see if it'll hold my weight.
You're catching on.
I need to check my PMs real fast.
Oh shit.
You're safe. Okay.
Probably.
I got nothing saying that they were setting up traps. For you, at least.
I just kind of give him a nod. Like, thanks.
So, why is this grove important?
Oh, come with me if you like.
Yeah, I would love to. Yes.
And we can just in probably 150 yards away, I guess. We'll just kind of sit down, find a good place.
This is where I
in the grass.
Victims.
This is me, Dad, right?
My D.A.D.
My D.A.D. No, this is a place I like to come back to every year and try and replant some saplings, some trees. This one here is the one that I planted last spring. It was maybe 9-10 years ago.
How
I was
have
at
you been
this-
doing this?
About 9-10 years,
Okay.
yeah. That long ago, I had been here camping, and I was cooking dinner, and my fire spread a bit, and then it spread more and more and more, and this whole grove was burnt up,
Oh, wow.
trees down and everything.
And are trees something that are really special to you?
Yeah, not so much just trees, but nature. It gives me nightmares sometimes to think, but I'm trying to do my part to restore it back to the way it should be, you know?
How close does this grove look to, like, its former glory, like, since he started replanting?
Nowhere close yet.
Oh, wow.
It's probably,
It's
I'm
still
imagining still pretty rough.
It still looks in comparison, it looks like a very nice meadow. But considering it's supposed to be a grove, that's the point that really, gets the point clear. Like, there's a nice few grassy areas where the grass has gotten long. There's trees here and there, along with a few small ones that he's planted. There's 2 small trees, but they're large enough, which you set up the hammock on already. So they're here and there. It's just, after it being pointed out, it is noticeable of what happened here. It's just nature reclaims itself all the time. It just takes time.
Why did the fire spread?
Carelessness, I think.
Were you asleep, or did you leave it?
Oh, I didn't leave it. I was here when it happened. I had a water skin, but not big enough, I guess. I tried to get it out. It just went out of control.
I see. Well, I think it's a very noble thing to try to fix something that you ruined, even if it was an accident. So
it was, and it still gives me nightmares, and it's the last thing I want to do is to leave a stain on the earth like like this.
Well, I think what defines us as a person is the things we can control. I think the fire might have been out of your control, but you're doing your part, so I think it's good.
Should have been in my control, though. That's the thing.
Well, I think you obviously have proven that you've learned from it because you're trying to make it right.
You're a kind woman, Ariama.
Oh, stop it.
Back with the flattery. Listen. Those 2 trees that you got your hammock up on, that's the first couple I put in there. Years and years ago.
That's awesome. How big were they?
Oh, just little things. Which is like the size of your head, I guess, at that point, but yeah.
Do you plant them from seeds? Where do you get them from?
The wood.
Oh,
they're
just,
everywhere.
like,
Look
relocate
around,
them?
yeah.
You just pull them up and... Oh, gotcha. Well, thank you for sharing.
Sure. How do you do with nature?
I think it is beautiful, but it is dirty, so it's a love-hate relationship.
I gathered that much, I guess. You grew up away from the woods in a proper house, in a proper neighborhood.
My mother's pretty firm on everything has a place, and I guess I just grew up, always trying to look the way you're supposed to, or how I was supposed to. So I guess it started to try to please her, but then I kind of got used to it, and I enjoy it now.
Do you though?
Being clean?
Oh, I just mean the temperament of all the rules.
Well, I guess this is my chance to kind of, finally get out of home and try to figure out things for myself. So that'll be a fun thing for me to learn.
I think you got the right idea with the fun. This is adventure right here that we're working with, yeah?
I sure hope Wobbles comes back.
I do too.
Yeah.
He loves Wobbles like he loves nothing else.
Especially since he said he's going to take it out of my hide.
He didn't mean it. He might, but...
He didn't mean it, but maybe.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
It wasn't serious. Maybe he was. I don't know.
You've known him much longer than I have, but if it did get to that, you'd have my back, right?
Hey, I don't get in between the squabbles between a man and a squirrel.
All right. Well then,
we've bonded a little bit. You're like I said, a kind woman, but
I might accidentally forget to tell my mother that maybe you were my captor. I don't know.
Oh God.
Into being a nice person
I'll
to
give you a little
complete
shoulder
threat.
nudge.
Shoulder nudge fucking knocks her to
She
the
just-
down.
Face down in the dirt.
10%, man. You're a big dude.
I'm not sure about it, but I'll gesture to a spot next to me with kind of the passive nature of everything that's around. Have a much into meditating if you like.
Sure.
Kind of like the hot springs you mentioned earlier. They'll soothe you, calm you.
Yeah, I'll sit down and give it a try.
Then I'll just stay silent for a while. Do my my night thing with the grove.
Great audience, if you'd like to join us in a little bit of meditation.
Type in D.A.D in the Discord.
That's gonna go on so long.
The butt of it all. From the GUR to the D.A.D. Here it is.
Hey, don't worry, Shadow. Like this, it's just you brought another thing that's gonna stick to the channel.
Well, it was fun knowing you all.
Fuck you guys, I'm out.
Okay then. Back at main camp, what are you two doing? Are you just pretty much getting ready for the night and getting ready?
Hunting for food.
You've already returned with your food. Stop your hunting.
Making food.
I do more hunting.
Eating food.
More meat.
Lauren is doing her nightly beard care.
Okay. That's a nice beard right there. It'd be a damn shame if you got dirt inside of it.
I already did.
Those backwater gnomes.
Okay then. So you two continue out your night. So how is your shifts gonna go? Who's watching first? I'd assume Rez, considering you're waiting for wobbles.
Yeah.
Okay. After that?
I'll do it.
I'll do one of the last ones.
Okay.
Yeah, you can take the last one then. I'll take the second to last.
Okay then. So, on each one of your watches, I'll need you to roll a perception check for me.
Woo! Yeah,
Wow, impressive.
I just gotta yell while I do it.
Oof.
Another one. Another nat one.
Beard, beard,
Incredible.
beard.
Somehow, while sitting still, you find a hole.
Yeah.
Well,
You go
good
to
thing
sit-
I've got as a hammock, man.
After you get up from your shift and you go back to lie down, you fall into a hole.
Dude, if
You
there's
guys
not
hear,
a fucking hole,
"Fuck!"
I'll quit.
No, that's just Torin. Fuck adventuring. There's holes everywhere. The
I
damn
tested it. God damn it.
You didn't test it the next time.
Well, see, the problem is the whole entire planet is just very holy.
It's so sacred, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fall into a pit that you can't crawl out of. Sad.
Okay then, so Rez, during your watch, you do notice something. You see eyes pierce through the night as you can see them from a bit of ways away, staring at you.
Do they look?
Moving closer to you.
Do they look big size? Do they look small size?
They look small size.
Yay!
How close to me do they look?
Now they're about 100 feet away.
I'll try to psychically communicate with Wobbles.
Okay. You hear the static again. Are you gonna communicate anything to him? Or anything like that?
Robert, is that you?
Is that GUR?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
It was.
Who else could it be? Some better fucking squirrel? No, there's no one better
Impossible.
than me. You know it.
Did you complete your mission, buddy?
I don't know, you tell me. Have I failed before?
Good point.
And I'll bring out some of the extra meat that I saved him while cooking and pop it onto a little plate for him.
Onto a plate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bubbles is a fucking Don, I guess.
Fine
then-
china, he breaks out for Wobbles.
So you see Wobbles picks up his silverware and starts eating. So you're still traveling with these schmucks, huh?
Yes, it appears that there may be a chance that we could get into a dragon's horde, if rumors are to be true.
Dragon, you say? As he goes with his knife and cuts the thing,
Indeed.
eats it. Sounds nuts to me.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and it's a very long dead dragon. We can collect some scales.
Good luck. Hey, if you don't summon me back, I know what happened. My bets are on the dragon, honestly. Sorry, bud.
If I never summon you back, please remember, tell my story.
Sure. Like you're the first fool that summoned me. It won't be the last, that's for certain.
I don't plan on dying.
Okay. You all die eventually.
True enough.
That was the DM speaking.
No, that was Wobble speaking.
Who says the Wobbles isn't a DM?
That makes so much sense.
Wobbles is chaotic evil. I'm playing him
Makes
to
so
his part.
sense.
Okay then.
So, did you get a response or just deliver the message?
I just delivered the message. I wasn't told to speak to anyone. And
Very well.
honestly, there was a cat chick there that I was too terrified that she was gonna eat me. You know those cat people, they can be feral. You lived with some of them.
Yeah. Thick sometimes.
Especially those damn bobcats. Fucking hate those things.
Do you need anything before I head off to bed?
Nah.
I will end my shift.
Okay then. And with the rest of the rolls, the night continue out uneventful. Though, I will
Yes.
ask, what, are any of you doing anything in particular during your night shift?
Oh, if it's not too late, I wanted to cast the plum berries before the night's end.
If you're casting the plum berries, that would actually be early in the morning. Because you're the last shift of the night. Because every shift goes 2 hours.
I think he meant before the shift start.
Oh, before the shift?
Before the long rest is the
Okay.
intent. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. You cast them.
Thanks.
Breakfast.
Well, Torn had the
Right. Yeah.
next shift, I think, right?
Orin,
I did the second
And sleeps in their shift.
so what are you doing, Torn? Anything in particular? Or just, twiddling with your beard?
Just looking around, twiddling my beard.
Damn dwarfs getting distracted by their beards.
I know. It feels so good to play with it.
Okay then. Arioma, what do you do during your shift?
I'll keep the camp in sight, but I'll probably go spend a little time like checking out more of the groves, even though it's dark. Go see more of the grove and kind of relate with the things that Vinderbrand was saying about the grove and the trees and the regrowth and all that stuff.
Okay then. As your guard wanders away from camp on their
No,
shift.
keeping it in eyesight.
I know.
I gotta clarify.
And Vin, what do you do on your shift?
Kind of on the same note, not getting too far out, but finding a tree somewhere relatively tall. I want to climb a tree that'll support my weight and watch the sunrise. I'm gonna get up as high as I can.
It's not very high. Like, I'm trying to think, like, considering how you described the grove, there's not really many trees that can hold your weight.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm not sure if there's anything close enough to do, though.
I
If
feel
so,
like-
that's what I do. If not, then just
I feel like at this point, like, most of the trees are, like, a little bit taller than you, but, like, 2 feet, but that's about it. Like, they're not that
Oh.
tall yet.
that makes sense. Makes good sense.
You like
So-
12 feet tall, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Stop it.
Stop. Please. Yeah.
Roll-
So,
Roll initiative for me. No.
no.
The trees attack.
As the tree falls over.
The whole
No, but I will find a good. I'll find a good place to watch the sunrise.
Okay then. And you watch the sunrise. Now, obviously, Vin, you're pretty much, finishing up with your ship and your first one up. can I get everybody else to make a Constitution saving throw? Or a con check. I feel like a con check would be better. Fuck.
I blame the sugar puffs.
So no, this is honestly
Seriously?
perfect for your character.
This is sick.
This is perfect for
This
your
is on
character.
track.
It makes so much sense.
Is
I
this
don't-
for
I
the
don't-
waking up order?
It in the overlay, can they see the rolls?
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Then they know exactly what happened again.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
That's
then.
what happened
so,
last time.
hmm So, like yesterday, you all wake up in the same order, and I'm assuming just because
That's crazy.
it's an 8 and 11, you guys wake up around the same time, only by a couple of minutes. But since one of you wake up by a 7 and it's a natural 1, they'll wake up until they decide to wake up.
Everybody's just standing around her, staring at her. She drools into her hammock.
Go.
Slight breeze is causing
Out
the
of
hammock to swing just enough to.
Hey, Riz,
Yeah.
do you have a blade?
Dagger.
1, 2.
What are you doing? Adioma!
Thanks for trying, Torn. I don't know who my real friend is.
You just destroyed her bedroll.
Her hammock, yeah.
You just destroyed it.
We cut the ropes holding the hammock, essentially, right?
That was that was my intent.
It wasn't like rings connecting the hammock. The hammock was like one cord and then went into a net. So it just unravels and flattens out as it's now just a flat net on the ground with Arioma there.
Quick, give me a berry.
As-
Flip
as-
one over.
Ariama wakes up.
You hungry?
I'll
Why?
angrily roll over,
Why are you fucking traveling with such dicks?
one eye open. I'll see them standing, and I'll piece together it was them, and I'll just roll back over.
Good morning, Bright Eyes.
But you're in the dirt.
Oh man.
Oh,
Why
Why
have
you-
to make a prissy character?
Hey,
I
Oh.
don't know.
Arioma, I have some good news to go with your rude awakening.
I could use some good news as I stand up cracking my back from just falling onto the ground.
Who's back?
Oh! Wobbles, the message was delivered?
That's a yes.
Good. Well, if that's a big potential problem avoided, I think today's going to be a great day as I'm cracking my back again. Ugh. Can you-
Right at sunrise. Good timing as always.
And my hammock is now slashed.
Yeah, your
No,
hammock's
I mean,
slashed.
just-
The very ends of it.
Yeah.
Do you have mending? Does anybody have mending?
Nope.
Because, like I was saying, how the hammock is set up, it's pretty
One
much
piece.
It's one piece. The ropes
This is
are
why we can't have nice things, guys.
effectively destroyed her bedroll because that was in place of her bedroll just for the cleanliness portion.
Oh man.
A princess has different needs while adventuring, gentlemen.
Maybe what they're doing is a good thing.
Oh, it probably is, yeah. But I don't think so.
Maybe in like a couple more days, you will no longer be a prissy character and actually just,
She's gonna be hawking loogies on the side of the road.
It's just-
big old dip in her lip.
Hey!
Let's get on out of
4 days later.
maybe Arioma will turn into her mother and just become just super, like, just badass and hardcore.
Just hard, yeah.
I'm just like, you wanna argue with me, bitch? You know who I am.
Just backhands everybody.
Shield bash their face and let's get rid of them. But yeah. Okay then. So, what are you guys doing now after this display?
Resisting the temptation to be a terrible person as always.
Okay then, it doesn't seem like you've been resisting it that much.
I'm gonna clean up the clean up the sites where we're at. Say some morning prayers to Elo.
I will the fire that we had set up, I'll like go well above and beyond making sure that the fire is out and kind of make sure that Vinderbrand sees that it's completely like stamped and out. Maybe pour some water on, like make sure it's like good and out, and then do a little bit more.
Use your magic that actually he is made to get the snuff out flames.
Sure.
Okay.
You'll visibly see me take notice of it too. That's kind of a smile on my face for it.
Man, Vin must feel like a dick now.
Sometimes in life, one must take the high road.
Not even
Fair enough.
It wasn't even one side of the hammock, it was both sides of the hammock.
Under my breath, I'm like, be the change in the world you want to see, Arioma.
And never be as low as these pricks.
Honestly, if it wasn't a nat 1, I probably wouldn't have tried to think about that. But
No, it's okay. It's
I
fine.
mean, and we had the conversation yesterday about waking up on time.
I thought you guys were just gonna flip her out of the hammock, not just completely.
He asked if I had a knife. I didn't even
Oh,
second think
our
about
DM was in on it, huh?
it. Oh no, the original plan was
no.
put a hole underneath your tent.
Yeah, I wasn't even in on this. Like, I just thought, like, with the hammock, they were just gonna flip you out of it if you were still asleep when they were awake. I
He
just
asked if I had a
Insight
knife.
check.
roll your insight check. I'll tell you honestly,
Just kidding.
I'm not much for lying. I'll tell you straight in your face.
That worked
I
out
was-
perfectly.
Yeah.
I'll be
Honestly.
honest. I gave you a hammock so they would flip you out of it.
Oh, I thought you were trying to like. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
it fits your character better than a bedroll as well. But
Sure.
still,
I do like it, and I probably will continue.
it's now lost. You gotta get a new one.
All right,
fix
I
it.
wrait that on the list of
Someday.
things required: tent, new hammock.
Hammock with iron rope.
Yeah.
Hammock with steel
Adamantine
cord.
chain.
The hefty hammock.
Mithril hammock.
Mithril.
Ooh,
It's got a
that'd be-
gravity
there you
spell
go.
put on it, so you can never get
Fancy.
flipped upside down.
And then you wrap yourself in it and it gives you an extra AC while you're unconscious.
There.
That or you throw it on someone like a net.
Ooh.
I'm taking like extensive notes.
I know.
But yes, continuing on. The morning.
Cuckoo hammock
guys-
+4.
Are you guys continuing on?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay then. So you guys continue
Goodness.
traveling towards this place. Now then, as the other day did not require it, can I have all of you roll me a d20? A straight d20.
16.
Fuck.
15.
You're rolling the
'Cause why not?
worst.
I should have
Isn't
left money.
Hey, Sean, isn't it the best when you're not the DM? Don't worry, this always happens to me when I'm the player after DMing it. All my rolls are garbage. Okay then, so, as you guys continue traveling down the road, a couple hours pass. It's actually getting near the end of the day. You have probably a couple more hours to go before you guys reach the next point to stop your travels. You haven't yet made it to the pond. You're thinking you're probably gonna have to make it right at the start of day 3. Only a few hours to travel. But on your ways there, you can hear what sounds like bickering. Now, when it comes to languages, raise of hand, who knows Dwarvish?
The dwarf.
Oh, I thought Sean also knew Dwarvish. Okay then.
No, I got common and elvish.
Ah, Elvish, that's right. You took the other one. Okay then. So, as you continue down the road, you can hear arguing between two dwarves that sound very similar to one another. As they're bickering back and forth for what they could do with this lovely cave here. It's magnificent. As one is discussing that I can make a tavern out of it. But as you continue down the road, I will move you guys to your map.
Map. I'm a map.
I had that same thought. Sorry, chat. We don't have that overlay set up. I'll have it ready for next week.
Don't worry, it's not the combat. It's pretty much allow you guys to decide to either continue on
Sure.
or interact.
I cannot touch myself.
You cannot touch yourself?
No.
That seems like medical condition uses doctor.
Why are you playing D&D right now?
Why during D&D? You might have to drag out your tokens while doing it then.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Because I'm trying to like give controlled by on your tokens and it's not.
I
letting me
can't
change
touch the
that.
thing that I bragged out as well.
What? Huh?
I can't move mine either. Yeah.
I can move now. Never mind.
There's
What?
2 of them.
Apparently, there's a pan view select mode,
Oh.
and somehow I got into that, even though I've never used that before in my life.
Okay then. So then, you can either continue down the road or you can listen to this arguing back and forth that these individuals up here.
I'm gonna look at Ariel. I'm gonna be like, shh. I hear.
What?
I'm gonna hide behind
hear
this
voices.
cliff over here.
All of you hear bickering as well, but it's in a language you do not understand.
What are they
Lord.
saying?
I don't know. I'm gonna sneak up.
Okay. Good luck.
I know.
Can I give her guidance before I do?
Sure. She'll need it.
Yes.
What is
roll
it? A D4?
Yeah, roll me your stealth with disadvantage.
Why is the dwarf sneaking?
Fuck!
Like I said, good luck with that.
If only guidance stat.
Jeez. So
Oh,
4.
man.
Okay then. Lovely. So, as you make your way slowly towards these dwarfs over here, can you move your token accordingly, Jackie?
Yep.
Of how close until they acknowledge you, even though it's probably instantly?
I'm just gonna. Deep, deep. Right there.
Good call, Rez.
I know, right?
Actually, I don't have guidance yet. I just put that in as what I'm going to take next level.
Next level when you.
That's
get
what the
your,
second level part
circle.
is. Yeah.
I see. I was like wondering, like, nah, I don't think it improves with level, so you don't even guides. It didn't help anyways. So,
Mhm.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay then. So then, I really think that we should turn this into a tavern. No. See, there's nobody in the north. Only us. There's the town back there, and you know I had to help people there. But if we dig out this tunnel more, we can make a little town of our own, and it's in a cave. So we can have it for ourselves. And let other Bane join. Chink, 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 chink. As I'm assuming you move closer at this point, trying to hide.
Yeah.
Who goes there? Well, that was a bad voice, but yeah. I was trying to say who goes there, intimidating, but the voice slipped out. Who goes there? What's
Right.
you? Oh, look, it's not a Bane. Lovely.
What's this about a cave?
Oh, you see here, we found this cave there. There was a couple bears inside of it. We cleared it out. It's simple stuff. We got a couple nice furs. But it's a nice cave.
Huh. Ariela. I'm gonna call everybody else over.
Okay.
I'm Torin. You are?
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Fjord. He's Fjord. We're twins.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm here, Stormbolt, and he's here, Fjord, Stormfist.
Stormbolt. Feared Stormfist.
Walk right up. Oh, hey there. The name's Vin. How are you?
Hello there. I'm Fjord. He's Fjord. But you just heard us say that.
I
Nice
did.
to meet you.
Likewise.
They're saying this in common now.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm just making stuff up.
But yeah, we found this cave here, and we were thinking about like doing something with it, but we're just not sure, honestly. We could do a tavern, or we could do, you know, a little town inside if we dig it out a little bit more. But that takes some time, and then we need to go to Rosewick, and then you know get some things
Oh,
done. Also, another problem is the river's not connected here, so transportation's a little bit of a bitch.
How far off is the river?
A few miles actually.
Awesome.
Tavern first, town second.
That's not a bad idea. Get the alcohol flowing and then get the blood flowing. Good idea.
Then someday make the river travel here.
You know, we're Bane, but I don't think we're that powerful, honestly.
Just
I
dig a
don't-
hole under the river in this direction.
That's a long way for water to travel.
Yeah, but like, you could do it in like years. I did say someday. Not today.
Oh, good point.
So how big is it inside?
Well, I'll go check it out. It's right
Big-
here.
How big is the entrance?
The entrance is actually pretty big. You can
Oh,
actually
good.
fit inside of it comfortably. This map does not represent it well, but it's about a 10-foot archway inside of this cave. And near the entrance of it, you can see what looks to be 3 bears piled on top of each other.
3 bears?
3 bears.
Oh, good.
There's barely anything in here.
Ha!
Oh, that's a good one.
Is it 5?
Especially from a wolfman.
It's awfully dark. And did you got any lighting?
Oh, I forgot you tall folk don't really see well in the dark. My apologies.
Well, you don't need to apologize. It's not as if you expected us to just show up today, did you?
Oh no. Oh really?
How's our positioning? Was that the cam thing off, or was that just something that Jackie covered?
Oh, she just put her lid down. Yeah, we're
Oh,
same
okay.
order.
I thought
Yeah.
the cam went off.
No, we're good.
Right on.
But yeah. Where is good to play back and forth? We talked with other individuals that passed by not too long ago as well. Do you know, it's always back and forth. Like, I say tavern, he says town. You know, both of them make money, but you know, I honestly enjoy the idea of ruling a town.
Well,
It's by any chance.
You cut out like the first portion of that sentence.
Are the people who pass by gnomes any chance?
Hmm. Honestly, I've never seen a gnome before, but there were short fellows traveling with them. But it was an assortment of people.
Is that the backwater gnomes?
could be.
Very likely.
Yes, we are looking for them.
Oh, so you met them? They're a decent amount of fellows. They ask a lot of the questions, though.
No, we haven't met them. We're looking for the... I'm sorry,
oh,
go
you're
ahead.
looking for them.
What kind of questions do they ask?
Oh, just about the area, questions about it, like how far away the river is, kind of like you did, and also another assortment amount of things. It's here and there, you know, weird folk.
Were they heading to... What's the name of the area we're trying to go to?
Jasper Springs.
That's like just the generic term for all of it?
Well, that's what it is. Like, this area is not really mapped out. Like, it's just here. This is the north.
Okay.
The north is the north.
Wilderness.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, things are known by landmarks, pretty much.
Okay.
Like the
Arioma, you wouldn't understand.
like the D.A.D Grove, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the tribes.
It's canon.
It is. It really is.
I mean, the D.A.D groves, yeah.
Yeah.
Were they headed to Jasper Springs by chance?
Oh, no clue, honestly. They honestly just seemed like they were traveling north. They never really said where they're going, though.
Well, do you...
Actually, interesting enough, they had a horseman with them.
A horseman.
Yeah, a horseman. He was half horse, half man.
Oh.
Which half is
No
horse?
kidding.
I don't.
Top or bottom?
It was boredom.
Oh, okay, good.
The bottom half is man.
That actually existed.
Oh, Jack Horseman.
Yep. That actually existed in
Of
all their
arms and a
editions of
horse
D&D.
head. Man legs.
Well, sounds like an interesting encounter. Listen, about if it were to be a city,
No, not a city. City's
just
Actually,
a town.
I feel like the proper wording would be a hamlet. Oh, no, I want some ham. A ham sandwich sounds good.
It does sound good. You got maybe some bears, thin slice, right?
Bear's usually tough from what I remember, but that's not
Still
bad.
tastes
eh?
good.
Eh.
Right amount of salt, you can make anything taste good.
I'll lean over to Rezo. Do bears have bacon?
Bears.
I mean,
Bacon.
bacon is just ass meat, so yeah.
Is that why it
Wait.
tastes so good?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So, supposing you do turn this into a hamlet, as you call it, what would you name it?
I want to know. Thundertown. Thundertown.
Thundertown. Oh, I'd like the sound of that.
Also, I don't think bacon's on the ass of a pig.
It's
thought it was
totally
like
the flank.
No, I thought it was the ribs.
it was the
like it
belly.
was right underneath the ribs, or yeah, like the
Google,
belly
where,
area. Like it's. I know
Why
it's
did we
close to
do
the ribs. I'm sorry, but like my mind was like, is bacon on the ass?
I specifically remember an episode of The
belly.
Simpsons. I think it was The Simpsons or Futurama. I can't remember which one. Where this pig was peeling bacon off of its own stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cartoon.
They're usually pretty accurate
on the
about
ribs,
the
but-
representations.
But getting back on the topic.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Oh, we're not getting past the topic until this is figured out.
Yes, spare bacon.
There's-
Echo, please.
That's ham. That's the ass.
ham's the ass.
Yeah. There's 3 different types of bacon.
Oh my god. I'd say a
God.
town. Make it a town. Since not
Yeah.
that many people travel this way.
Take a bit of work. Though we could get some other beans here, and then we could have it fucking cleared out in like a week.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tell you, I write like what Rez was talking about. If you want it to really develop, you want it to really turn into something, you're gonna need some water.
Hmm. Well, there's actually water inside.
Oh, I couldn't see in there.
Yeah,
There's
Come here.
water.
we'll show you. As he gets a torch and lights it up.
Oh, that's much better. Is it huge inside?
Oh,
Can I insight check these bitches real quick?
These
Sure, you
bitches.
can insight them check now. Good fucking.
Fuck.
Oh my
damn it.
god!
Curse of
Poisoned.
RoU.
Never let them take you to a secondary location.
Hey, just walk into this cave right here. Not
Okay.
suspicious at all.
Did you bring your stick to check for holes?
Yes.
Oh God, tell me we fall in a hole.
It's backwater gnomes. Could have got here first.
Gentle Bane, might I ask, if I were to cook for you, may I use some of the bear meat?
Oh, sure. That wouldn't be much of a problem. I wouldn't mind.
Bacon.
Look at fine as you walk in within, and as you enter through the cave
Yep.
entrance. We're gonna end the session there.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Just with the sound of floor cracking a little bit.
We're gonna end the session there, right at that wonderful cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger, some bitch.
Fucking
An
natty
actual
one
cliffhanger.
inside check.
It's an illusionary ground. It's illusionary terrain. We walk right into it.
The fear of caves for Hoda, for the players, is starting to make sense now, because now I'm like, holes. Where I was like, so irrational, guys. Just play the damn game. And I'm like, ah.
Maybe we shouldn't go that way.
You know what?
Perception check. Step. Perception
Oh,
check. Step.
I feel like it's great that like you trust these guys so much and you're just willing to walk into this cave, no question.
I haven't stepped in there yet.
Well, one of you have.
Yeah, my inside check was totally fine. I believe him.
Why wouldn't you trust the Bane? They're the most trustworthy people in existence.
Hello.
Fair.
You can't,
Exactly.
they have their last names. They're proven warriors.
Mm-hmm. They've got their beards.
Yeah, Vin wouldn't even think to insight check, let alone. This seemed like fun fight. I want to check out this city.
Check out this town.
Yeah,
Is it big enough for oh look, there's actually a town of people.
and
already
it's big enough for
inside.
me to get in without having to duck. I'm all in.
You know, it is kind of sketchy that 2 dwarves killed 3 bears.
I suppose we'll find out next week.
Just
Right.
walk inside. Hey, there's actually already a group, enough people in here to make a town. Wait, what?
Right.
We actually find a group called the Backwater Gnomes. We heard you've been putting our names in holes.
Ben falls into a really deep hole and hurts himself. And is like, "Get fucked, bitch!" Backwater dwarf's at it again. And fucking runs away.
Awesome.
Karma's a bitch. Okay then.
Well
fun.
then, it was a fun session, everybody, and I hope everybody watching enjoyed the chaos that was this session of just jokes.
So sorry.
Not again.
And just remember, in Discord, if you've made it this far, drop in chat capital D dot capital A dot capital D dot
Awesome.
and at Shadow.
Yes.
It's it. That's awesome. Good day.
Look at his face.
That was fun.
And cut.
Yeah, right.
Okay then. Anything else you want to add to the stream, guys, before we Oh wait! Before I forget, because we were supposed to save it for the stream, I almost forgot again. I almost forgot, but
Days of the week.
days of the week in
Oh
calendar.
yeah, we almost forgot again.
It's something I forgot,
thing.
but here's the years.
Oh, good. It's right up there.
Oh, nice.
So one of the months is 3 months long.
Yes, the month of Domus, which is all of winter.
Oh, that kind of makes sense.
New day,
It's
bin
gonna
day,
be readable,
flat day,
but-
midday, bane day, joy day, old day. That's cool.
New day because it's a brand new week. Bane day because dwarfs.
It's not Bane's, it's
Bin.
Bind.
And no. The
Day
Thursday,
5.
Day 5. Bane day.
Oh yeah, Bane Day.
And then Friday,
ta-
Joy day because it's the end of the week.
Mhm.
And then Old day. 'cause
New
it's
day,
the
old
Thursday.
day.
Yeah.
Old day, new day.
Because it's Wednesday. Yeah. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense.
Is it bind day or bin day?
It's supposed to be Bind.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Bind, yeah.
It's Bind Day because that's usually when everybody figures out their schedule for the week, so they bind it to the rest of the week.
Is it flat day because it's like the most normal day of the week?
It's when you're just figuring everything out, and it's just the day's not going by fast and it's not going by slow. It's just a flat day.
Yeah, that's a Tuesday.
That's a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And so then for the year, all those months, those are the ancient dragon gods?
Those are ancient dragons that used to rule the land. Some of them turned into gods, and some of them didn't. And these are cut downs of their names,
Oh, man.
not their
Yeah.
full. Yeah.
There's no dragon named Val. He'll never let you call him Val.
Val
No, that
Kilmer.
No, that is Valushar. His
Yeah.
name's cut
Mm.
down to 3 letters.
That's like, God, that would be so insulting to a dragon. That's like, hey, Jim, the dragon.
Hey, Val. Nice to meet you.
Hey, yo, Derek.
I hope you value your life.
Hey, yo, Big D.
Okay, then.
Big D.
He's a
And
dragon.
with that, want to end the video, Sean?
Sure.
Okay, then.
See you Same time next week.
Awesome.